What's up, everybody? Looks like we got a couple people in here already. Bill will be joining us shortly. If you're in the chat, go ahead and can you let me know if the audio is good? Give me audio is good. And excuse me while I eat. The freaking Domino's guy took an hour to get here, so sorry.
My emergency contact is.
Had some big news come out today, though. Rousey's going to challenge for the title at Money in the Bank.
Yes, that's right.
John Cena is apparently still in love with Nikki Bella.
Oh, hey, Karate Kid.
What else? AJ and Nakamura announced for Money in the Bank, although kind of predictable there, and no stipulation announced yet. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, brother? Aaron, is the audio good? Let me know.
Such a story. You heard, obviously. I mopped the floor with him this
Yeah, and sorry I got a meeting, guys.
You know what? Do yourself a favor. Just leave me as his contact, and I will call the hospital.
Yeah, Hawkeye. Did you see Nikki's reaction? All right, cool. Thanks, Hawkeye. Dude, if you haven't seen Nikki's reaction, you need to go check out her reaction. Like, someone showed her like on the red carpet, and she's just kind of like, "Oh, that's cool. I don't know what to say." Like, it was kind of like, I don't know. It almost seemed like she was kind of like, "What the fuck, John? Like, you're saying this shit now? This would have been helpful 3 months ago." Oh yes, Aaron, I remember you.
Yeah. The emergency contacts. Just lay on the sheriff. I'll take it from here. So, what you up to this weekend? Hanging out with
What do you mean,
some friends?
Hawkeye? Get Rex Cena. What do you mean?
Crazy. Give me a shout. Yeah. All right. I will see you Monday. All right. Bye.
Again, guys, excuse me that meeting. I ordered pizza
It's close.
at 6:39. It got delivered 2 minutes ago, so
I'm making the time.
just bear with me.
I want to go home. Well, we don't even have anybody to go home to, Toby. So.
The shipping place closes in a half hour.
I know, but I
Oh yes, Aaron, I do remember that you were saying dumb shit.
all day.
Shit about like American Idol and not kind of nonsense. No, trust me, dude. I remember. It was hard. It's hard to forget. You made an impression. I'll give you that. Yeah, 100%.
The flavor of sweet and tart is so good.
He tells her for 6 years that he doesn't want to get married and have kids. Well, I mean, obviously he did tell her he wants to get married because he proposed. So I mean that's. But yeah, the kids thing I thought he was staying firm on, but he kind of backed off on that today. But you never know. I mean, it could be a simple. It could be a simple. You don't know what you got till it's gone kind of thing. And he's wants to change his mind if it means keeping her kind of thing. So who knows? Yeah, no, she was definitely like, "What the fuck?" It was pretty funny to watch that. What do you guys think about Rousey getting a title shot this soon?
But if you have any lingering doubts about the acceleration, horsepower, and all-round performance of the Lexus Hybrid,
Anybody?
this should clear the air.
Thoughts on Rousey?
Lexus Hybrid, crafted to be fast as edge, now comparably priced to the rest of the lineup. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Basically, you can get 82 of these premium sandwiches for $6. Let's play. What's your deal? All right, cricket.
Phil's here, guys.
Got spicy chicken and a lot of
I'm only here for the pizza.
now I'm gonna do spicy crispy chicken. Only at Burger King.
Oh, pizza's over there.
Hi, bud. No.
No, Nia isn't good at all in any facet.
Oh, here we go. not even 8 o'clock. We're gonna start fat shaming.
Yeah, I didn't say. I guess that she's not good.
Right.
You're the one fat shaming because you're just making assumptions.
Assumption that she's not skinny.
I mean, that's that. I didn't say it. You don't know how I
People
feel.
are beautiful in their own bodies.
Super uncool. You guys are lame.
If there's an RV, Clark.
What do you think about Ronda Rousey getting a title shot?
I'm curious to know, has she had a one-on-one match yet?
No, she only had the Mania match.
So I'm curious to see if she is the first person to get a title shot, not even having a singles match.
Oh, didn't Carlito win the IC title that way? Santino.
You think
did
of
too.
Santino?
Santino came out of the crowd. He was a fan. Won the IC title.
Gail Kim won the title. I mean, Paige won the title on her first night.
Yeah, but she did NXT and all that stuff. She
Well,
worked.
then Gail Kim.
Didn't work out for her.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah,
He's back.
I got told I had to be nice, so good for you.
You don't crave the finest water.
He acknowledged that he said a bunch of dumb shit.
Discovery.
Well, yeah, he did it on purpose.
Love the service.
Maybe he was really high.
Bottled at the source. Untouched by man.
Not bad way to be.
Earth's finest water.
You gonna get pizza? Or?
I did.
No.
I got 8 piece. I'll go back after Finn wins the first segment and get another piece.
Finn doesn't start the first segment. I already know what happens.
I don't even know what happens.
Is Kyle still an idol? Bill? Aaron, come on. Enough with American Idol nonsense. So wrestling chat, man. Bill's sober now. An hour from now, I can't promise he's going to be this reserved.
Starts with 1.
And your birthday surprise no matter how you pay. Star Rewards. Bigger, better, and now for everyone. Sign up in store or online.
But you know Finn's not winning tonight. Because Vince doesn't realize that Finn's not from England. So he's going to lose in his hometown.
Because he has no idea where it's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finn will be happy about it anyway.
Also, when they go to...
Hey, look.
Yeah. When they go to Australia, he'll be like, oh, Finn, you're Australian. You're losing tonight.
Who's got an accent? You're jobbing.
Another thing, another scratch. It'll just be another chapter in the story.
Miss our boy Frank. He's not here yet.
But we doesn't have to. We don't know if his clocks work.
I mean, he had internet. He was watching this and chatting.
If he's got internet, then he's got $10 to get the network and then just watch it later.
I'm not looking to be the greatest assistant in the world. I'm looking to be the assistant from hell.
All right, guys, we're 1 minute away. Just got to finish up Modern Family here.
Don't
Hey,
even
it's
think
got
about it.
the girl from Happy Gilmore.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you did it!
Oh my God.
Just do it a few more times and maybe you could act in the science museum. Or whatever her fantasy is.
What is that?
Chicken
Jalapenos?
and pineapple.
Oh, I'm allergic.
Pineapple?
That
Seriously?
sucks.
How are you allergic to pineapple?
My tongue gets big and it itches. It is.
I'm not gonna. I'm just throwing this out there as an idea, Bill. That could go viral.
We're at Radio City Music Hall.
That I'm
So-
allergic to pineapple? I'm allergic to pineapple.
I know that your tongue gets all big and swollen.
I get stung by a bee.
I don't know. I was fucking UFC heavyweight champion. Pretty confident I could be WWE champion. Whatever.
And she got knocked out twice.
Yeah. But, you know, she won.
Remember after the first time she got knocked out, she went away for like a year and a half. Didn't even talk to anybody.
Really? You're going to start off with Roman?
Even gets booed overseas. Fantastic.
All right, well, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in.
I want the same kind of treatment as Frank.
Serenaded.
I have an IEP tomorrow. Bill, you can come to mine. So I just want you to remember that he's supposed to be starting a feud with Jinder Mahal now to try to get him cheers because he's anti-American. And the first week this is going to happen is in London, England.
London, England.
Great planning there.
Corey Graves in a great suit. Is that true? They love a good fight in London?
You see Green Street Hooligans?
And
I have seen Green Street.
they like their headbutting.
They're both equally bad. Yeah, here we go. Nah, just show it live.
Caps and Valor! Caps and Valor!
Has there been two more disliked people? Like, just generally, wrestling stuff aside, people just don't like them as Jinder and Roman.
It might be the worst feud ever. Huh. Aaron shits. Fuck you. Hamburger. Thank you. That's really nice of you, man. Really. I don't really know emojis very well, but I know that's shit. I know that's a middle finger. And what was a hamburger? We had hamburgers the other night.
We did. They were delicious.
They were delightful. Don't worry. You'll eventually be hearing from God tonight. He'll chime in at some point.
I hate to walk around and stare. You're not...
It's his yard, though.
Yeah, Rollins versus anybody right now is going to be good. He's locked in. Just turn heel.
Just go.
Fuck you. Drop the mic.
Fuck you.
Oh, God. Yeah, because they've done... I can't with this.
Huh?
He just said this time he didn't get robbed by WWE management. At what point did he get robbed by WWE management? Was it the 3 straight Manias he's headlined?
No, they're trying to do it where, like, the Brock angle of Brock was getting, like, special treatment, and then, like, he got suspended.
That didn't work.
No. I don't even know what the fuck he just said.
It was something about, I think he called out Jinder.
Finn's just happy to be, that's why he smiles so much. I mean...
Happy to be awesome.
You suck.
You suck.
I wonder what deep down he really thinks. I know he
They've
plays
been
up
doing
he's like
that
that.
They've been doing that for a while. It's got to take a toll on your self-esteem.
Like 20,000 people just yelling, "You suck."
It's with love, though. Now he's going to come out here, screw up some sentences, start the show off right.
Bill, do you like me?
50-50.
If Roman main events next year, he's tied with Hogan for 5 Manias in a row. Jeez. Oh, they threw that in there.
The weekend, and I was informed of a couple of things. But I denied Jinder the opportunity to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. I was thinking emotionally.
I was being racist.
I was wrong.
I was on painkillers.
Oh man, what? You went there?
It's only 8:06.
That's what's best for business. Jinder's a former WWE champion, and tonight he's
Aaron, it's not 2004, man. Get past American Idol. It's over. Who cares? Talk some wrestling. Jinder Mahal is going to become the most over person on Raw because of Roman. This guy is trippy as fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's like daytime but nighttime.
That's not going to happen either.
You'll get nothing and you'll like it.
WWE management has made it perfectly clear that you will have no more qualifying opportunities.
We're just going to give you the match.
So you're just going to fight Brock Lesnar at Money in the Bank.
I really feel that this sucks. You got screwed last week. You got screwed against Brock Lesnar when the ref made a bad judgment call on Greatest Royal Rumble. I don't blame you if you're upset with me. I'm not. I get it. You got a family. You got a job to do. And at the end of the day, you're just doing what you have to do.
He's got kids.
Thank you. I know that, and now I'm going to go and do what I have to do.
Which is take a huge shit.
Not exactly sure what that means, but
Corey Graves, it means he's going to beat the shit out of Jinder Mahal backstage.
Or he beats the hell out of everybody that's in the qualifying match and he turns heel.
You think he's going to turn heel on a pre-taped show?
Yep. No.
Yeah, he's going to. I agree, Hawkeye.
You know what it's like for Kurt Angle when your neck is just permanently swollen?
Sore.
there's no question at all.
Do you think that guy was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, or like he actually was supposed to be there?
Oh no, they tell those people where to be. Sunglasses, smiley face, Santa Claus. Okay.
If Roman and Jinder cross paths, there will be hell to pay. Oh.
Jinder's going to beat the shit out of him to try to get sympathy for Roman.
When he went after him. Yep, people are cheering. This is it. This is what Vince wanted. Over Jinder. Oh, there we go. Hardcore
Well,
title on the line.
they also might be editing the crowd noise. You never know. I mean, it's a taped show, so they could if they wanted to.
You know that there's some like.
When I read online, it's legit. It said there was no cheering.
Walter Hayes just bringing the fight to Jinder Mahal. Backstage area.
Aaron, you're fucking killing me, man. You're just killing me. Stop
Nice to
it.
the viewers.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
Mahal
Okay.
driven back
You're
out
right.
of the O2 Arena
You
now.
keep talking about American Idol, man. That's cool.
Mentioned Jinder momentarily on the upper hand. That's because he sacrificed to Sunil Singh. And now, Roman Reigns taking the fight to Jinder Mahal. Reigns is locked and loaded.
He jerks off his hand.
Superman to Mahal.
One of these days, it's just going to come.
Here on the stage, right next to him.
Oh, damn it. Got away from me.
And it looks like Roman Reigns isn't done yet. Now, Kurt Angle.
Now? Really?
Some nut to separate
Roman sucks chant going on there. I don't get what they're doing with Roman. Like,
They don't know what to do with him anymore. Because everything that they normally try that works with everybody else has just not worked with him.
yeah, I mean, he's getting booed. Roman had enough because he keeps fucking losing. Because he's a loser. I do like him, though. I know I'm being contradicted. Wait, this match isn't main eventing?
Guess not.
Roman just went. It's been main eventing? Yeah. Yeah.
Just wait.
We live here, Domino's, and you think pizza. But we're more than that. We're mouth-watering bread twists.
Is it worse than the ladder match?
Did he literally just hit the Superman punch after the taunt? I haven't seen that in 2 years.
Oh, when he actually hits it after the taunt? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good pull. Yeah, I mean, I think starting the show with Roman Reigns is fucking stupid.
Yeah, because now what?
I'm just angry. Nope.
I'm not. It's over.
I mean, I guess that's the good thing is it gets it out of the way. But I don't know. I mean, you're in England.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
Why not like bring Finn out? I know he's not English, but same thing to him.
How do you not start with William Regal?
He's an NXT man.
Yeah, they never do guest spots.
Well, there was rumors that Pete Dunne was going to show up tonight.
Or the Brit. Oh. British Bulldog can't come.
No, he cannot. Although, God, can British Bulldog come tonight? Come play?
I did not see if the British Bulldog was released from his kennel.
Sorry, God. God said no British Bulldog tonight.
If he came though, it would be from the heavens, just like.
Oh, don't say it! Don't say it! Don't say it! Don't say it! Don't say it!
Flexible blades that uniquely adapt to any contour for optimum comfort.
Yeah, not
I
a great
believe I can fly.
R. Kelly over there.
R. Kelly will not be joining you. I wouldn't think.
Just have Braun kill Roman again. That'll be the segment that gets a huge pop.
Do you mean actually kill?
Anyone beating up Roman is going to get a pop. If Nicholas beat the crap out of Roman Reigns, he'd be the most over guy in the company.
Put the belt on him.
Oh, Aaron,
Oh, actually,
You
wrestling relevant question.
you actually asked a wrestling question. You get a golf clap, bud.
Yeah.
No, I believe there's two. Men's and women's. And it'll be 4 from SmackDown, 4 from Raw in each match. That's the latest rumor for that. So yeah, Aaron, keep asking wrestling questions. You might become as popular as Frank. While the commercials, any of you guys interested in All In? The Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes event coming up? I'm fascinated by it.
I know you are.
I talk about it all the time, but it's just mind-boggling to me.
You watched the press conference.
I did watch. I watched the. Not only did I watch the press conference, I wanted to watch it so bad. Like it was yesterday, it was Mother's Day. I had to shower to go to my parents, so I had to put it on my phone. I put it on the speaker
Play it louder.
and played it while I was in the shower, so I could listen to the press conference. Nothing exciting happened at the press conference because you asked a wrestling question, Aaron.
That's what we like.
This is a wrestling chat discussion, not a American Idol chat discussion. I know you're an American Idol mark, and that's cool.
Yeah. A lot of people are. A lot of viewers.
All right, no All In fans. All right, I'll just
All right.
keep all my comments to myself.
Nobody likes Stardust. All right, here's a replay of what just happened 5 minutes ago.
In case you forgot that you were feeling bad for Roman, now you get to remember that you were feeling bad for Roman. Oh man.
Here it comes. Look at the zero crowd reaction behind that.
Yeah, no, 0.
Ever or now?
Would a Superman punch, like if you knew what you were doing, right? Would a Superman punch hurt more than just a regular right?
I wouldn't think so because you're getting nothing else. I mean, you're coming from the top, but
I mean, I'm assuming if you're getting a running, maybe you can get a little bit more momentum behind it. Well, Aaron asked another wrestling question. If any of you guys just joined the chat, joined the stream, feel free to chat with us in the chat room. We're just talking Raw, talking wrestling.
That was burning it down.
That was a good burning it down.
Which couldn't understand them because they speak British like fucking morons.
Apparently, God does not like the Brits. It's an interesting take. Who is the best wrestler for you guys now? I already know your answers, but go ahead.
Finn Balor.
No shock there. I mean, if it's right now, like today, it's got to be Seth Rollins. I mean, no one is clicking on a higher level than him right now.
Well, he's the hottest wrestler they got going. Aside from this Bumblebee from Transformers, is that green or yellow?
I think it's like a neon green.
Is he Scorpion?
Sure. Oh, yeah, you said I'm getting more popular. I never said you're getting more popular than Frank. You watch your mouth.
Frank might hear you.
Yeah, I don't want to piss Frank off. Although Frank's not here, so a little disappointed about that, but... I'm really surprised at the placement of this match. Unless they let them go for like 45 minutes.
What? I mean, you got 3 hours to fill. But you know Nia's coming out and she'll say some stuff.
No, Nia was in the U.S. today. So it was... Like, that stuff that happened today.
Oh.
They were in New York for some NBC thing. So Nia's not there. Rousey's not there. Although Rousey's been wrestling, or she's going to be wrestling on this European tour. She's fighting Mickey James a bunch.
Good to have Booker back.
Eh,
You can literally hear him think. Because he just says what he's thinking.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Hashtag IC title.
His opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
I'm about 210. Seth Rollins is a little bit... He carries 217 a little bit differently than I do.
A little bit.
Hashtag CrossFit.
Hashtag no carbs.
When is Lashley going to get the WWE title or Universal?
If I had to predict, I'd say SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's probably when he gets the Universe.
He gets Brock, yeah.
Yeah.
If I had to bet, yeah. I mean, the reports are Lashley is fighting Lesnar at Survivor Series, at SummerSlam, and his contract ends around there, so he's most likely going to be dropping the title. I think Vince literally just paid him the extra money so that he can beat CM Punk's streak, and that's why Reigns. That's why he kept the title off of Reigns. Because he hates Punk that much.
I'm pretty sure Punk's not very fond of him either.
It's a mutual. It's mutual. Yeah. I don't think it's I don't think it's Vince as much as Triple H. I don't think he has really too many problems with Vince overall. Based on like the interview that he did with Colt Cabana. Like, I think he knows like Vince isn't really making a lot of those decisions because it's mainly Triple H. You seem to have a problem with. Did we lose Hawkeye? Not in Infinity War. Are you guys proud of me for doing wrestling questions?
I'm about to cry. I'm so proud.
Corey, that Seth Rollins started to turn things around again. I think Seth Rollins about to turn some things around right now. Suicide dive.
He was really slow.
You
going
can
through-
tell when he's going to get caught because he slows
Well, you
it up.
have to.
You have
I mean.
to.
Do you? Rey Mysterio would have just done full speed.
It's a little bit different when you're $110.
Whoa! Rey Mysterio killed a man with the 619, alright? Respect.
Booyaka.
Is that the sound of that guy's neck breaking?
Yeah.
It is recorded it, put it in the song. Listen, Seth Rollins does CrossFit. You're not wearing him down. Okay?
I'd prefer he doesn't do things like that, considering he fucking tore his ACL.
That knee's good. I watched it. What was that, the 365 thing?
I mean, he just doesn't need to do things. That was one thing Stone Cold was talking about him recently. And he was just like, he relies too much on the high spot sometimes. Like, he was like, Seth Rollins is good enough to not have to do all these high spots. That he's good enough in the ring, he doesn't need to do them.
Gee, this is...
It's over. It's over.
Did they solve it?
This miniseries is longer than the
It's
investigation.
over with. It's just on demand, they're saying.
Well, it's also in our DVR.
No, I erased them all. We had the last.
Yeah, Aaron, I know.
We
We
saw
saw the
7
movies.
episodes.
And now Brockmire's on, so we don't have time for any more DVR stuff.
We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
But, you think any shot Kevin Owens wins the belt here?
I don't see what sense it makes, but they like to do a lot of things that don't make much sense.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Seth should turn heel. He was better as a heel. Like, I don't mind him as a babyface. Like, there's some...
He's so over now. Like, people are... Do you hear that Burn It Down pop? Like...
No, I know. But, I mean... There's really not many... I mean, if you look at Raw, what big heels do they have? I mean,
They can't really have heels because everybody hates Roman.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, Chris and Nick were talking about this on Voice of Wrestling. Like, the problem you have with Roman Reigns, and that's one of them, is you can't have heels because when they work with your top babyface, they're babyfaces because they hate your top babyface. And someone had again, going back to Stone Cold's podcast, someone had an interesting take that they feel like Vince he's so focused on getting like their next TV deal and trying to do things that like in the long run he's actually hurting himself because his product is like if you're a TV executive.
This is
right?
rough as it's been in a while.
Yeah, well, he was like, if you're a TV executive, right, and you're contemplating bringing Raw, like say you're Fox Sports, right, and you're thinking about bringing WB Monday Night Raw to Fox Sports, and you're not really familiar with wrestling, you're not a big wrestling fan, and you're like, all right, I know Roman Reigns is their top guy, let me tune into Raw, and he's getting booed out of the building.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, what? Why is what? Wait, this is your top guy that you're supposed to cheer for?
But it's Fox Sports. People who keep Joe Buck employed.
I like Joe Buck.
Oh, you would.
Not for football, I like for baseball.
Leading off tonight, batting first, starting the inning. Thanks, Joe.
Hey, sometimes I need to be really clear about things.
At least Tim McCarver's not around anymore. Thank God.
I think it'd be funny if they just had Troy Aikman call baseball games with him.
Well, yeah. It's a strike.
You know,
Thanks, Troy.
if the Cowboys were playing, I think they would win the World Series.
I actually don't mind. This is going to sound weird coming from a Redskins fan. I don't mind Troy in the booth.
You know who I really like in the booth is Tony.
Yeah. Anybody but Chris Collinsworth.
Can you imagine? Remember Jay Cutler was supposed to be in the booth?
Yeah. So he went up there, got nice and fat, and then the Dolphins were like, hey.
Here's $10 million.
Deuce to CBS.
All right, match is back on. Am I the only one in the chat? No, there's other people in here, Aaron. They're just not
they're
chatting.
just not chatting.
Feel free to chat with us, guys.
Or Aaron. Feel free to chat with Aaron.
Yeah, chat
He's
with Aaron.
delightful.
You guys don't just have to chat with us. You guys can chat with each other too. That's a thing that you can do. Hey, you know what, guys? If you're enjoying it, share it on social media. Tell your friends. It's only our second week. Trying to just get this as big as we can. Make sure if you don't already, like the Voice of Wrestling on Facebook. Visit the website at voiceofwrestling.net. You can follow Bill on Twitter at
Coach BT21.
I don't use my Twitter, but you can follow it if you want. I don't even know what it is. No, it's at Wrestling Go Pins. OPINS.
I think it's Coach BT21. I change numbers a lot.
Batting first, number 2, Derek Jeter.
Number 2. Aaron, are you... Oh, we're not even getting into this. Aaron, are you a Yankees fan?
I mean, he did go Derek Jeter.
Well, there's part of me that thinks
Is he trolling you? Didn't he say he had an IP meeting tomorrow?
he wouldn't. No.
No. This guy's a name. Like,
Wow. That's not good.
That was. Yeah, Coach BT21. Yeah, give it a follow.
10 minutes later.
Just double checking.
Oh, God, that looked like... Did not feel good at all.
That's padded.
Yeah, but the edges aren't as padded. I mean, they're still padded, but...
I love it when they tell us the rules.
Hey, you never know who's new.
What if WWE signed Gus Johnson?
I don't know who Gus Johnson is.
He's the guy that gets really excited. Like, that used to be for CBS and, like, NCAA basketball.
Now he's on Fox Sports.
And now he's on Fox Sports. But, like, here's the opening kickoff. That's exactly what he's like.
Isn't that pretty much what Mauro Ranallo is?
Yeah.
Mamma mia! Yeah, he doesn't say it like that. I don't know why I said it like Super Mario.
Or what's the guy that does the Caps games now?
No, I like
Playoffs?
Mike freaking Trout. So you're an Angels fan.
Emmerich?
Yeah. Yeah, hit that post. If I hear that one more time. You know, it's not hitting the post. It's in the back of the net. Go Caps.
Is he going for it again?
That's that CrossFit. You got to do things quick because you're on a clock. No, I like Mike freaking. Yeah, that boy. Best player in the game, Mike Trout.
Hey. Otani.
You need to read Keith Law's book too?
No, I'm good. Yeah. Let's get this fixed a little bit. Why is Booker T on commentary? Did Coach not want to make the trip, or
On assignment.
what does that
Whatever
mean?
means.
What is he in Saudi Arabia still?
He could be working for the Golf Channel, doing the long drive contest. That's what happened last time.
Whatever.
I work for the Golf Channel. That's what I want.
I mean, back in the day with the power game was the right there. God like Seth Rollins come through to be champion with a lot of speed and quickness. And power, as we saw moments ago with the Falcon Arrow on the apron.
They actually, for a European crowd, they're kind of quiet for a European crowd.
They may just be respecting the magistrate in front of them.
Well, they weren't respecting the majesty that was Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Pools did get 3,000 hits. I think in the series against the Orioles, he got 2,100 of his 3,000.
That's just impressive.
Yeah. No, I can get down with the Angels. I have no idea how Mike Scioscia still has a job, having only done one thing ever, but sure.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I watch a Seth Rollins match, I'm just constantly watching how he lands,
Yes.
and it terrifies me.
I'm not, because when it happens, I don't want to see it.
I did read a report that Dean Ambrose is still like months away, like possibly not till September.
No way. 7 days tops.
Rub some dirt on it, get back out there.
Because he's living in Birmingham right now.
Yeah.
That's a bug.
I think Rollins is going to break the streak of consecutive Raws with "This Is Awesome" chants
I don't know if anyone's ever looked into that.
every week. I did read an article today about obscure stats,
Uh-huh.
and one of them was like Jericho was one of the first world title holders ever to wear pants. It's a lot of tights. Michaels was
Yeah, I
one.
would say Michaels did. But Jericho wore tights.
Not when he won the title the first time. He wore pants.
Was he wear, he wore,
Yeah, he's still wearing pants.
It wasn't until him and Michaels had their feud he switched to tights. Michaels wore pants, I guess.
no, he wore tights.
No, he
Before,
didn't.
he wore tights before Michaels. 'Cause- no, when the Michaels thing happened, he went to the Speedo. He wore tights. I'm talking when I say tights.
No, I'm talking. When I say tights, I'm talking about the Speedo.
Oh, okay.
When I
See, what I think when you say pants, I think you're like talking about like Michaels wears pants. Jericho wore to what I would call tights, but that were pants.
well, Michaels wore the tights until he came back and wore the jeans and did the praying thing.
No, he always had pants.
What was the difference between Jericho's pants and Michaels?
Well, when I say pants, like they were like the same thing as like the Speedo, but like all the way down.
That's what Michaels wore.
No, he wore pants.
This is before your time.
I've seen matches.
Just look at the Iron Man match and look at the pants tights he's wearing. Oh, Tim Salmon. Aaron, good pull. He's right there with Troy Gloss.
You still talking about Best Angel?
He's just, yeah.
Chili Davis was pretty good.
Chili Davis was pretty good.
Harold Baines is one of his like 5.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
I know.
Notice how Harold Baines rotated through the same 3 teams.
Yep, White
You're
Sox, Angels,
He
Orioles.
was right. I was wrong.
It happens a lot. Oh, I gotta get some hard water.
Hey.
You're right, Booker. That was great awareness by the architect. Just realizing his championship was in jeopardy. Take a look at this.
This move always looks like it should kill someone. Every time.
There's no shame in what Seth Rollins did when you try to hold on to your championship by hook or by crook. You do it. Wait a minute.
Oh shit! Never seen a curb stomp like that before.
Rollins take advantage. Roll into the cover. Punch the leg. Shoulders down for Owens.
It's a good match. Shorter than I thought. I mean, it was less than 15 minutes. Who do you think beats him for the IC title?
Well, it's not Finn Balor because they're getting ready to push him to the top.
Sure.
I don't know.
I've got a wild card.
Dean Ambrose is coming back in 7 days.
Heel Ambrose.
Lunatic Fringe. What's your wild card? Maybe I'll
Sami
buy it.
Zayn.
Sami Zayn. He's got Torrey Hunter. Oh, Garrett Anderson. Right there, Darren Erstad.
I mean, we're
Sorry, I know this isn't wrestling, but
You're
it's
forgetting-
somewhat entertaining me. I kind of like this game.
Hey,
You're forgetting the 1979 AL MVP Don Baylor.
Ooh, Don Baylor. Also the first manager to take the Colorado Rockies to the playoffs.
hey, making history over there. Yeah, I think Zayn would be because I mean he's got to be a heel, most likely. And, I mean, I don't see Bobby Lashley win the IC title. I don't see Braun winning the IC title. Kevin Owens, I don't see getting a run with the title. It's not going to be Jinder. It could be Elias. Elias wouldn't shock me. He kind of makes sense for him to get a belt.
It kind of sucks. I don't think he's going to be in Money in the Bank. Obviously, that's probably going to Lashley.
You never know. I mean, you would have said that last week with Reigns. I mean, we did.
Thank you, Aaron.
Aaron. Hey, look at you.
How's Alexa? Thought she was hurt.
No, apparently not.
Oh, good. Baron Corbin.
Oh, God. What if they put No Way Jose in? I know God already knows the answers.
Do you know all the answers?
Yes.
Well, obviously.
I know that. I preordained it years ago.
Guys, can you hear God speaking?
Of course you can. I'm in your mind and your heart. In fact, I'm sitting right behind you, Aaron. And you don't even know it.
Now we're getting creepy.
Just $5.99 each when you order 2 or more. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either. Studied. Tested.
I would just like to point out that on this commercial in which Bryce Harper is supposed to be looking awesome, he was squatting with 45s on each side on a Smith machine, which the bar doesn't weigh anything.
Hey.
At Lowe's, we
Warming
have
up.
all the latest
We can also
prices
watch the
and
really
great
bad max
prices
deadlift video that he has on his Instagram.
Yeah, that's not good.
I mean, it's more weight than I'm picking up off the floor, but
Holy Christ,
still
fucking
do it the
Harper.
right way.
need a lot of air for this.
Jesus. Oh, shit. What the hell is this?
The no smoking ad.
That's the best commercial ever. Did you guys see that commercial? But it's the anti-smoking commercial?
Wow, Aaron, do you want to give spelling Guerrero another shot? Because
That was
Gerruo is a little off.
That's a Hall of Famer. Treat him with a little
He
bit
is
of
a Hall of
respect.
Famer.
Come on.
For what his son looks like, he's going to be a Hall of Famer too.
Fucking hit tanks.
He drops some nukes. Oh, we're not even an hour through. We're already leaning back on the couch.
Yeah, we really got to solve the share
Where's
problem.
Junior at?
Toronto.
Is he in the pros?
I don't know. He's not up yet. Apparently, the Padres just called up the leading minor league home run leader. He already has 14. Apparently, he's like some 6'4", 260-pound Dominican guy.
Oh,
They
that
asked-
was Nick Fight.
They asked him what he thought, and he said, well, they're moving him up so they can move Fight up. They asked him, like, what do you expect? And he goes, I expect to do damage. Awesome. Hashtag hunting fastballs.
Listen, if Joey Gallo can still be playing by batting 190 but hitting 40 bombs, I can do this too. Not hard.
Joey Gallo owns it, though. He's just like, yeah, okay.
Attention. Capri Sun has 4 updated drinks. Now,
Everybody acts like this isn't what Adam Dunn did.
He's still bad at 250. Still is.
Well, that's because it was walks, too. So his at-bats were down, so. But Gallo,
Dan Bicchante? I don't know who that is.
I think do you mean Dante Bichette because I mentioned the Rockies?
I think Dante played with the Angels early on before he went to Colorado.
Aaron, you can feel free to Google any of these names you want. Spell check it out.
Hey, Alexa. Who's Dan Bicchante?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. Magenta are a Welsh progressive rock band formed in 1990.
Nope. Alexa, stop.
The fact he hasn't dropped Sean Figgins,
Shown.
no, it's Sean, Kendry Morales, Darren Erstad, Jim Edmonds,
I dropped Darren Erstad.
Gary DiSarcina. Have we talked about
Hey,
Gary DiSarcina?
he dropped a Tim Salmon.
Scott Spezio? Have you heard of a double down the line? World Series? No big whoop.
Where's the closer? Troy Percival?
Troy Percival, Adam Kennedy, Benji Molina.
The OG Molina.
Uh,
All right.
Are we not even going to talk about the one-handed wonder, Jim Abbott?
Listen, Sporkle. All right.
God, we get it. You know all, okay?
Wally Joyner.
Who was that lefty pitcher they had?
Chuck Finley.
That's it. Chuck Finley.
His wife used to beat him up.
Yeah, hey, help him pitch better.
She was the White Snake chick, right?
Yeah. And she beat him up. She hit him with a stiletto.
She was really hot.
Women's champion Nia Jax and Raw superstar Ronda Rousey. Also there, our broadcast colleague, Kathy Kelly.
Hey, SVU guy.
By the way, this segment shows just how bad Rousey and Nia Jax on the mics are. Like, Rousey's fine for the first part because she's used to doing interviews. But once it gets into, like, she's having to do quote-unquote acting, it's awkward.
Also in the past, I have a lot of challenges ahead of me, and I have a lot of hard work and dedication that I need to put into this. So hopefully, you'll have some great examples. Part of the dedication right here. Well, we have a lot of things in common, but can you do this? Woo! Wow, that's good. I can try. All right. Woo! This is so good.
And this,
First off, Mark Trumbo is an Oriole.
this is where it gets awkward.
No, Mark Trumbo was an angel.
I know that. Now he's not.
Nothing better than the president. I have an obligatory title defense at Money in the Bank.
That's not a fucking thing, by the way.
Like you just automatically have a match, but you don't have a.
No, that's not a thing. Sorry. Like, if the pay-per-view was called Night of Champions, then yeah, you are obligated to defend your title there.
To be fair, Brock Lesnar did it.
Brock Lesnar, not Nia Jax.
This is going to be good. Water! Somebody give her water! 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 Give her water! Let it go! Need to hydrate up.
It'd be better if Rousey just hit her from behind.
Because it's an honor to wrestle at Money in the Bank.
Against Nia fucking Jax.
How pissed are you going to be when Nia beats her?
House is gonna burn down. Just gonna be a thing of ashes. Need to get Todd out before.
I feel bad for him because he can't go on walks. I guess he could now. Is it still raining?
DJ, we don't stream the actual Raw show, man. That's illegal.
That's against the rules.
So it's a discussion. We talk about Raw. You can watch it on cable, which it seems like you're not able to, unfortunately. But we're talking about the show as we're going on and just interactive chat with you guys. So, but we can't put it on the TV. Sorry about that. No worries, man. Thanks for checking out the stream, though.
We're finally standing on our own 2 feet. We're an 18. We're going to be known as the A-Team. Guys, you can't use that.
Aaron said how to DJ.
TV show and a movie remake. Okay, if A-Team doesn't
DJ
work,
Aaron? Aaron DJ?
B-Team. What kind of stupid name is that? The B stands for best. Oh. And the B team wants a championship match. Huh? Listen, guys, I love
You're passing him out to Rousey.
But to be honest with you guys have never won a match in the WWE. Not one tag team match. Not one, period.
Really?
And you won a championship match.
Hey, if Kurt Angle's saying it, who am I to argue with him?
They just beat you.
Guy won a gold medal.
With a broken freaking neck.
Okay. The Miz Raj may not have that many wins. But the B team is undefeated. Yeah, the B team is undefeated. You're going to deny your best team a championship match? Huh?
This could be a good bit if they're going with the B team as their tag team name.
But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I will put the B team in action tonight if you promise me one thing. Leave me alone for the rest of the night. Deal. We're not gonna let you down, Kurt. BT! Well, guys,
Can't wait for that filler tag team match.
You know, if they keep that bit going where they're the B team, they're going to end up on the B show.
How long's he been up? 3 weeks? A month? This is already played out to me.
I mean, it's literally the same thing they do with Adam Rose. It's just a different fucking thing. Wait. They're gonna bring up one of those, right? Why do they have both of them up?
Just women and
Well, dude, you can stay in here. You don't gotta. We can. We'll describe it. We're like color guys.
Yeah, bro, you can hang out. We're watching the whole show, and we announce the winners and everything. We tell you what's going on. So I mean, we're talking about the show as it happens. We're not just bullshitting the whole time. Right now, it's commercial break. So
Yeah.
But to give you an update, what's going on there? You're just about to start a qualifying match for the men's Money in the Bank. It is No Way Jose versus. I think this one is Jinder or Elias and Bobby Lashley. I could be wrong. I'll tell you when they get back on live.
I'm on fire. Yes, you are. Switch to cricket and steal the show with great coverage.
If Ziggler and McIntyre are tag team champions, like within 2 months, I don't know what they're doing.
That's definitely who the B team's fighting, though.
I thought it was going to be Authors of Pain, although they haven't been on TV in a while. Oh, yeah, I forgot Almas' debut is tomorrow on SmackDown.
So they're starting this year's garden with Miracle World Potting.
Might actually have to watch.
Together, produce 3 times the
Yeah.
harvest.
downstairs.
Well, it's recorded, so I'll just read the
This
results.
soil is natural.
Like most Wednesday mornings.
To guarantee
Wednesday, tomorrow's Tuesday.
I know, but I normally read SmackDown Wednesday morning.
3 times the harvest. One powerful guarantee.
How about Jared Weaver or CJ Wilson? CJ Wilson sucks.
Jared Weaver threw 78 miles an hour.
Pick any 2 of these 3 sandwiches.
Dan Heron.
Bacon cheeseburger or chicken chew. Pick any 2 of
Dan
these
Heron,
fries and
man.
drink for just $3.79.
Who's the guy who died in the car crash?
Only at Burger King.
That's my pick.
He actually was.
Because he's a true angel. Heaven with me.
Okay, kid.
Hey, Aaron, what about Tony Danza? Or
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover?
You know, some Gordon Levitt.
Matthew McConaughey
He was in that too?
was a center fielder.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, Doc Brown was in it too, wasn't he?
It was one of his
Christopher
first movies.
Doc Brown was an angel.
Lloyd.
Oh, God.
I don't think I've ever actually seen the movie.
Really? Oh, it's bad, but good.
Look at you.
It's fantastic.
You want a cookie? It's a drone. I know. Find your phone easily with the Xfinity Voice Remote. One more way Comcast is going to fit into your life.
Apparently, I matched with the Nia Jax.
That's all for us.
Do what?
I matched with the Nia Jax by accident.
It's no accident. What do you mean by that? You matched with Nia Jax.
She's a model.
Well, what kind of model?
Just a model.
Well, I mean, there's different kinds.
I don't know. I haven't talked to her yet, so I don't know what kind of model she is. Maybe she's a hand model. Who knows? Oh, God just scored in the conga line.
Oh, yeah, Tommy Hansen. That's who it was. Yeah.
I mean, Bartolo played there.
Yeah, Bartolo's played everywhere.
For the
He
Nationals.
won a Cy Young.
He did play for the Nationals.
When did he play for the Nationals?
When he was in Expo, they claim everything else. You're going to claim Bartolo.
Okay.
If you're retiring Gary Carter's number.
All right, so
It's a
I was
race.
wrong. Baron Corbin's in this match. So we got No Way Jose, Baron Corbin, and
Hawk.
one more guy.
Andre Dawson. I'm surprised they haven't retired Pedro.
God, I hate that his entrance music is so good. And his finisher is so good. And everything in between is awful.
I feel like the reason why this NFL thing didn't work out is because somebody on the Cardinals went in and they were just like, no. Like a teammate. No.
You know who actually really likes him?
And yes, that's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Is Jericho. Oh, okay. So this match is No Way Jose, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Roode. Honestly, in terms of being unpredictable, I could see any one of these guys winning this match.
And then I could see anybody who wins this match losing Money in the Bank.
Yes. I could see Roode. If Roode wouldn't be a bad guy to win Money in the Bank. He's been a top guy before. I know it was in TNA. But, I mean, he's a former heavyweight champion. He was the champion in NXT for a long time. He wouldn't be a bad guy to win Money in the Bank.
Why not?
Especially if Lashley wins, because I believe they worked together in TNA at some point. So they have familiarity with each other. They probably put on some decent matches.
Yeah, TNA was known for their decent matches.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. TNA had a lot of good matches.
I liked didn't the X Division have a match where like there was like an X above the ring?
Yeah, it was the X match.
X Division, yeah. That's just creativity at its finest.
No, they had some name for it. I can't remember what it was. It had something to do with an X, though. No, I mean, they had some creative ideas, but for the most part,
Those briefcases look really low. No.
Yeah, if you're like Kalisto, don't you just jump to the top rope, jump up, grab it, take it down. I got it already. No need for a match.
We don't have to worry about with these freaking guys in the ring. So they're leaving both of them up. That's really confusing to me. So, DJ, I know you can't watch. They have, from hanging from the top of the ceiling or fucking roof, whatever, they have the men's and women's Money in the Bank contracts is hanging. Are they going to do a bit where someone grabs the wrong one? Like Bobby Roode is in the women's?
They're not. This is just a triple threat qualifying match. They're not grabbing anything.
Oh, yeah. I'm dumb. I'm real dumb. I see somebody hanging from the ceiling. I think it's a ladder match.
It's not.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I deserve that.
It's Todd.
He missed Todd. All right, who's your prediction to win this match? I think Roode wins. That's gonna be my pick. Roode.
If they let Corbin win, you can play up the whole, it didn't work out the first time, I'm going to do it again, then I'll win the belt. You can do it that way.
Well, yeah, but they didn't do that with Sandow.
No, but...
You know what does worry me? Anytime you have a big Ronda Rousey match, I feel like the WWE could give a shit, like could give less shits than about the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to know people are going to watch because Rousey's on it. It's like some of the pay-per-views Brock's on. Like, well, Brock's on it, and we know people are going to watch.
Okay, when are you going to do, or sorry, God, when are you going to do a comparison of Little Caesar stuffed crust to Pizza Hut stuffed crust?
I already did. Pizza. You can't have top that. It's blasphemy.
Oh, well, thanks for the like, DJ.
You can hang out and watch at the same time, bro. Just talk wrestling, talk Raw, but
yeah. Laptop, move the computer, you know.
However you want to do it.
Not hearing the confidence. Okay, opening your price pool. Power options based on your budget. And
Has there been an announcement? I thought Brock was originally supposed to
He's not fighting.
wrestle on Money in the Bank.
No. They've already said that.
Remember when they talked about like they like you have to defend the title within 60 days? I feel like Brock has broke that numerous times.
I didn't know that was a rule.
They've claimed that like when Daniel Bryan had to drop the title, that's why they said he had to drop it because there was some sort of like some rule in the WWE fucking playbook that you have to defend the title within every 60 days, and if you don't, you forfeit the title. It did.
That came from deep.
Came from the soul. Vernon Wells. It's a fucking throwback name. Although I remember him more with the Blue Jays than with the Angels.
Just when you thought we'd eradicated Taco Bell's naked chicken chalupa, it's back with a vengeance, along with a spicy new Wilder version. So when it comes to Taco Bell's wild naked chicken chalupa, eat my advice and say no to spice. Brought to you by the council and not Taco Bell.
At Sci-Fi Wire, we're really big into fandom. We've got interviews, reviews, and podcasts.
Nia Jax's mom.
Favorite shows and movies. We go to premieres,
What does that mean?
to talk to the
Means
folks,
it looks like
make
her.
it all happen. So visit sci-fi.com. It's just like it's hard, we're bigger on the
Why does it look like it?
Facially.
I'm not looking to be the greatest assistant in the world. I'm looking to be the assistant from Hale. Grizzly knows best. The new season continues.
Still don't know what that guy did.
So I Googled it one day, and apparently, like, no one knows what he does or how he made his money. Like, it's some, like, super, like, secret thing that, like, he never talks about and no one knows.
Somebody knows. The people who gave him the money.
I'm saying, you Google it, like,
Grizzly.
yeah.
I believe he's in the fashion industry.
No, he would be known then.
I believe he from what I've heard, that's what he like sells clothes.
Corbin's moveset is like that of a creator wrestler.
Wait, what?
Corbin's moveset is like the one you would pick if you were creating a wrestler on like 2K.
Yeah.
Oh, real estate. That's it. Real estate mobile.
Eckstein, that a boy.
Apparently he
Hey, bonus points without Googling, you can tell me where David Eckstein went to college.
he filed bankruptcy just a few years ago.
Where did Eckstein go?
I can't answer that until Aaron does.
In this matchup as he takes the fight to Corbin. Remember, no way Jose takes the title, so they're looking good at over Baron Corbin in one-on-one action. Take it out. And no way Jose with a big right hand at Corbin. Jose walking a little gingerly. I don't know if he has so much behind those punches. He might, but that's boot though. Yeah, you're right. And no way Jose now taking the fight to Corbin. I like this one of Jose right here.
Eckstein or Macier? Aaron, I feel like you're just Googling, like, Anaheim Angels players and just listing off these random players that you find on Google. All right, chat. Who do you think wins this match to go Money in the Bank? No Way Jose, Bobby Roode, or Baron Corbin? Who do you think comes out victorious? And do you give whoever you think wins, do you think they can win Money in the Bank? Go.
Making sure that it doesn't happen. We'll talk about Bobby Roode. Put yourself out of position to put yourself in position for something like that to happen to you. Like, out of position or in position, well, do you want out? How do you put yourself in? Corbin delivers a hard right hand to Bobby Roode.
K-sub? C-sub? Who's C-sub? I don't know what C-sub is, dude. Is that for Corbin? He's the only one of these who has a C in his name.
Right now, Bobby Roode with a big-time opportunity. Perched on top. No way Jose's down. Bobby Roode top rope. No way, Jose in trouble. What's Roode gonna do here? Measuring his man, Bobby Roode off the top. Roode got all of it, but I don't know if this is the time to glove Bobby. This is a big time window of opportunity. What Bobby was going to do off the top rope, but it was very simple and plain. We got Glorious and gave Corbin a moment to recover. And No Way Jose from behind scoops up Roode into the
God, I thought No Way Jose was going to win.
big upset. Jose tried to steal one right there. And Roode set over the top rope, landing hard outside the ring.
Smell like Todd.
Hard hitting action in this.
He's alive.
It's good. Is that a No Way Jose chant?
It's his freaking intro. Thank you, Aaron.
All right, Aaron's going with No Way Jose to win this match.
Strikers in WWE. Roode taken out. Wow. Talk about athleticism. I think Corbin just curdled the cameraman.
He looks much more intimidating with the shirt on.
Yeah, he looks far less intimidating.
This should be
Stay out. Corbin, though, looking for a choke slam. Oh, right to the knee. Then choke slam backbreaker. As he hooks the leg. Almost had a No Way Jose at 2.
Here's a good looking move.
Every move he does is good looking. He's really not, but
Elbow strikes on the
No, he's an ugly dude.
With Bobby Roode in the match as well. The Lone Wolf just stalking Roode. And now Corbin looking to do the
what did he do during the
same
storm?
to
He was freaking out.
Roode.
Feel like he was running around over there?
No, he was up. He was like staying upstairs, and you were back. You were,
Well, he kept trying to run to his bed or my bed.
he did jump on my bed at one point.
When he come downstairs.
Maybe that's what it is.
Didn't help that if right when it happened, I went upstairs to take a shit. Shit, so.
No Way Jose over there.
Didn't follow.
Didn't realize God takes shits.
Yeah, whatever the bathroom, man. He'll wait for it.
I did. I got the world.
The velocity with which Corbin spins Roode and drives the this one right into the mat. Corbin nearly escaped with an opportunity at Money in the Bank. If this was a triple threat rules, I believe Corbin would have put him away.
Long Beach State? What are you talking about
No,
Long
he
Beach
did
State?
not go to Long Beach State. That is wrong.
Dirtbag. What?
Weaver did go there, though. So did Evan Longoria and Troy Tulowitzki, if I believe so. But X-Time went to the University of Florida. He was a Gator.
Corbin has been an absolute machine to this point. Oh, to the matchup with a sidestep by Roode.
I love these
And now No Way Jose.
anything.
Glorious DDT.
Good night, nurse.
One. Oh, I got something right.
Here is your winner, Bobby Roode.
Look at Bobby Roode. He's keeping an eye on Baron Corbin because he knows that the Lone Wolf cannot be happy about the failure.
That was a nice little touch he was doing there.
Corbin's been sent
Looking over his shoulder.
with a big time opportunity on the horizon.
God, he does that so well. Like, he does it better than, Finn Balor doing that.
Only the great contest. Looked like Corbin just got a little overzealous and Bobby Roode made Baron pay. No Way Jose looking to seal the deal.
Finn is on the card, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a glorious beating.
Against Roman, where he loses his shot because Roman gets a rematch, right?
No.
It also brings to 5
The match really doesn't make sense.
qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match from Raw.
So he announces that he's challenging for the women's Money in the Bank.
Well, because Balor fucks for everyone.
Two most liberal people in the room, and I'm the one that's accepting this.
Alberto Calispolo. Io. I can't read from back here.
God?
Damn, Angle is sweating through that shirt.
Good Lord. Can't somebody tell him? All right, this is getting old with him. He's too good to do this. Like, complain every time he loses.
He's doing the Christian bit. One more match.
Come on, man. Just give me a rematch. Where I can pick the stipulation. Why don't you do that?
Where I can pick the stipulation.
I'm going to call Stephanie McMahon. You know what? I'm really sick and tired of it. It's not a threat, her. leprechaun reality.
Kurt, you expect me to compete tonight? You saw what that tackle did to me. That was completely uncalled for, Kurt. Those other men. I dealt with bro. He gets the rest of the night off. This match has to happen tonight. Okay, this is the last night for the qualifying matches.
Why is this the last night? Fucking Money in the Bank's on like June 7th. Why is this the last night?
Because you gotta have 6-man tags with everybody that's in it. And
Yeah.
You want me to compete tonight? I will, Kurt. I will do what Roman Reigns couldn't do without qualifying. Put Money in the Bank.
yes, that little bag of ice is that'll fix it. You're on steroids. You're quick to recover.
So Roman has the night off, so clearly he's coming through the crowd, like Jinder did, because that's what your babyface does.
Yep.
Alexa wins that match.
Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, they have a new team name. The B-Team looks to make the name for themselves.
All right, so up next is Breezango versus the B Team.
This is what we're bringing to London.
Aaron wants to know if you like him.
Aaron, you're getting better. What are those?
It looks like pizza and a hot dog.
Both good things.
Once you start smoking, the consequences will find you. Cigarettes may leave you with stained teeth, gut disease, and more.
Apparently, it'll make you trip balls too.
Yeah.
My doctor said
The one Skittles commercial that's been on.
Literally every time. Have you seen like the Skittles commercial that never aired? Oh, it's fucking hilarious. It's pretty much. I just gotta show you. I don't really want to describe it fucking live on the internet.
Have you ever heard of that place?
What?
New burger place. I think there's one in Bristol.
Oh, Red Robin.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Oh,
You're really
good.
not. You're tied to a contract. They say sign here and you do, and then they got you. But escaping is easy. In fact, it's simple. Simple Mobile. Truly unlimited high-speed data with nationwide fast 4G LTE network.
Commercial.
No
It's okay.
contracts ever. Get truly unlimited 4G LTE data for just $45
Damn
a
it!
month.
Don't let me show you on my phone. I'll
Out with the old,
sign in.
simple. Can we finish what we started? Can we have it in us?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We think we've given everything. We're gonna give more. Because this is our moment. And we are everything. Whatever you're made for, Gatorade is made to fuel it.
Last time we had Frosty. That's good news the other day. You're probably like 2 weeks.
Nah, it's been a while. I don't go to Wendy's that much.
Why?
Just haven't been convenient for where I was living.
It's still not.
I know.
You'll find them all at McDonald's. And right now, a smaller cafe
You know why their burgers are square?
Hold on.
Wendy's didn't cook yours. They can afford to cut corners though because they're more expensive.
Your summer starts here with a great deal.
Well, you know, I mean, hey, it's worked for him.
Now, lease a Tacoma for just $299 a month. Or buy one with financing as low as 0% APR. Or pick a full-size Tundra with up to $1,250 cash back.
Get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Why have thousands of aspiring authors teamed up with Christian Faith Publishing to publish their book? Professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the publishing industry. Call for your free author submission kit. 1-800-557-3612.
Look good, baby.
You have 6 kids.
All right, here you go.
I appreciate y'all right now. Y'all won't even be there.
The key is quality time together.
It's that part of time about 3 or 4 times a week. You know what I mean?
No, it's hot. Give me some sugar daddy.
Get ready for my sweetness. It's about
bunch of Skittles?
the Skittles commercial.
There's no shot that's real.
All over you. Share the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
There's no shot that's real. Look, they made. They have to sell those. They have to sell those.
And they're fucking hand painting them. Or drawing them. They make Skittles. They make sure you ain't booty. That was a good one, Aaron. Those B-team shirts are funny. Honestly, I mean, Axel and Bo are like good wrestlers. Like, Axel is who they send anytime some big part-timer comes back. Like when Brock came back, when The Rock came back, they sent Axel to go work with him and train him.
Yeah.
I thought you were clapping the royal wedding.
No, there's a fucking mosquito in the bugs.
We gotta get a lavender plant. Keeps the mosquitoes away. You can buy them in Costco.
I'm not gonna go to Costco. It's my fucking lavender plant. Just create what I've got.
I was gonna say I feel like a month from now, Kevin's really gonna be in full God mode.
You don't think he already has a complex?
I think he's there, but I feel like it's gonna get really bad as this goes on. Like he's gonna be watching like a Caps game and be like, "Goal!" And he's like,
What's up, Jordan?
What's up, Jordan Wiggins? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the chat discussion of tonight's episode of Raw. Are you watching, Jordan? This could get over.
The B team thing? It could.
It could get over. Especially, I mean, the Raw tag team division is pretty
duty.
I mean, they have Authors of Pain, but have they wrestled since they came out after Mania?
They wrestled once.
One at a time.
So, I mean, I'm assuming they just had NXT stuff to finish up. That's what happened with Almas. And then you got the Wyatt guys. Y'all are boring. Cool. Thanks, man.
What do you want to talk? Maybe we'll talk. You talk.
I think he left.
All right. Never mind. See you. Thanks, man.
What was I saying? So you got the Wyatts and Hardy. Or Wyatt and Hardy. That's it. Oh, and Ziggler and McIntyre.
Yeah.
Management is screwing me.
Roman?
Can you elaborate on that? I'm kind of yeah. Are you? Is this Roman Reigns and you got the night off? You checking in the chat room because you got the night off? What's going on here? Is Aaron still there? Hey guys, if you don't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Voice of Wrestling. We got a lot of content on there, not just this show. We do after shows for pay-per-views. We have our flagship show, The Voice of Wrestling, every Wednesday with Chris Cash and Nick Paglino. So definitely make sure you subscribe to get all the cool content we have. A bunch of interviews that Chris has done lately with SoCal Val. He just did one with what's his name? Johnny. Guy was on. I can't remember his name. He was on Survivor, and then he went into wrestling. Johnny Fairplay. Robbie E. from TNA. So a lot of cool stuff on the chat. So definitely subscribe to it if you haven't already.
I think Jordan might be a Roman Mark like you.
I took the fight to Brock, and I won at the Greatest Rumble. but the ref said Brock won. I mean, Roman, honestly, you did get fucked over in Saudi Arabia, man. That's a real thing. So, I feel for you, Roman. I'm trying to see what his profile picture is. I can't tell.
Can you click on it?
Not in here. Oof. God, that had to hurt the ass. Potentially the balls. Is the B team going to win? I think the B team was going to win. The B team is undefeated. Give them the belts. Look at Curtis Axel's face. All right, I'm calling it right now. The B team is getting over. 100%. They found their gimmick, and they're going to fucking milk this train. Recap of the night so far? Sure. Show started with Roman cutting a terrible promo, saying that Jinder screwed him, and then Angle came out, told him to just go home pretty much, gave him the night off, and then Roman went backstage, found Jinder, they got into a backstage brawl. Jinder got the upper hand at first, but then Roman got the upper hand to finish it off. After that, we had the IC title match,
which was pretty good.
Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins retained. And then had the Money in the Bank qualifying match, which with No Way Jose, Bobby Roode, and Baron Corbin. And Bobby Roode won, so Bobby Roode's in the Money in the Bank match. We have there was a backstage segment that was actually pretty funny between Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, where they said that their new team name is going to be the B Team.
Because they're the best team?
Because they're the best team. And then they got a match. They just won their match against Breezango or Fashion Police, whatever you want to call them. And they came out in white T-shirts, and they took a Sharpie, and they wrote B.
And then colored it in.
It's a pretty funny bit. And they just won a match, so they're now undefeated as the B team. Oh, Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. Right. Six-woman tag team match up next.
Root takes over.
The Riot Squad. Well, maybe tonight we won't have any more freaking shit with Bayley and Sasha Banks. Because, everyone's really interested in that. Oh, God. Hey,
Come
God.
on, man.
You want to know what this guy Jordan just called Bill?
Doesn't that look like Mojo Rawley?
Woo woo woo.
That's not Mojo.
That's
I know, but
Jordan, you made God laugh. Congratulations.
Did they just say AJ's fighting Shinsuke on SmackDown tomorrow, even though they're supposed to fight on Money in the Bank?
I wasn't paying attention.
How many matches are they gonna have?
20.
Why did I not see this coming? You know
Oh,
why? You know why?
he said I meant Bryant. You're a jobber. I agree.
Oh, hey, Todd.
Todd!
Don't think he's kind of nice.
Danny shares the bet.
On a beach in paradise.
You're all cold, man.
Then he shares his bed.
That's how he likes it.
Victor shares with Emily.
And what?
A little wet.
Kevin shares a song and his brother with Colleen.
Go see Bill. He was missing you earlier.
Come here, buddy.
DJ with 19. Deja shares with Curtis.
You haven't been on the show tonight.
Sharon's always better.
Come here.
I share a coke with you.
Hey, Todd.
Hi, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can't see him. This is Todd. He won't come in front of the camera. He's shy.
two-a-days with our varsity football team.
Sorry, it's just you gotta look at me and not Mojo.
Out here, it's not.
I'm gonna kill myself.
He had to get up.
Start your journey at Navy.com.
Who's pumped for the Teddy Solo a Star Wars story inspired menu?
Mojo, if you don't come back on camera with your
eye black on.
eye black, what are you doing with your life?
And the first thing they asked was,
So I remember hanging out with Rob Gronkowski talking there.
which is nice because as a spouse, you serve too.
Where the hell and we're USA members for life.
Olay Ultra Moisture Body Wash.
You sleepy?
Gives skin the moisture it needs and keeps it there longer. With lock-in moisture technology.
Hey,
Skin is
I don't get hyped.
After all, the
I stay
cleanser is just
hyped.
a cleanser, a message
I
of
stay
love.
hyped.
Oh, good. It's still raining.
Smoking is tea can permanently stunt your
I'm tired. I might go, guys. Are you going to be on Wednesday for NXT? Because I'm going to Fresno tomorrow. No. No, we're not doing that.
Wait a minute. You live in California? You're tired? It's like 6:30.
It is like 6:30.
But Monday Night Raw is here in London tonight, sold out, 17,341 WWE fans at the O2 Arena.
Aaron, if you want to be the new Frank, you can't leave, man. When Frank's here, he stays the entire time. He watched the entire Greatest Royal Rumble with us.
The whole thing. I didn't even make it. Uh-oh.
This could be a problem. Sometimes he's quiet with it, though.
Don't look at me. Snuff you out of existence.
Say things like that.
God, don't tell who. What kind of fucking blasphemous comment is that? You tell me what to do.
Hold on, good to heaven. There's movies about it.
Spoiler alert. Heaven isn't real.
There's actually a movie called Heaven Is For Real. So,
You keep basing things on movies. This is reality.
but if heaven's not real, then you're not God.
It doesn't have to be a heaven for me to exist.
Do we watch what?
You heard of pantheism?
What's WTTV? I'm not familiar. Can you explain it?
William Thompson Television?
It should be.
Ember Moon does have a good entrance. I like the
It
song.
was pretty sweet.
Wrestle Talk TV? Nah. There's only so much wrestling I can intake, man. You know, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to Jericho's podcast, Edge Christian's podcast, Stone Cold's podcast, JR's podcast. And then, you know, for the voiceofwrestling.net, I do most of the news and stuff. So there's only so many hours in the day I can dedicate to Raw or to wrestling. Is it good, though? Do you like it? Who hosts it? I think this is the first time I've ever heard Ruby Riot's entrance music. Ah, okay. Is there anybody on there we would know?
So I read online today, apparently Liv Morgan's brother had like 4 older brothers,
Uh-huh.
and they were all backyard wrestlers. And she participated and just used to get basically like power bombed all the time. And then she saw Lita, obviously, and like, you know, like Jordans and camo pants, and was like, "That's what I want to do."
Liv Morgan?
Mhm.
Well, where's the thong hanging out?
It's there. Actually, she's probably not wearing underwear.
One can win.
Lita doesn't believe it. Really.
Jericho doesn't either. He talks about it all the time on his
That's your boy.
podcast.
They're both. I love Lita.
Jericho's just like, how could they have done that? Why haven't we gone? He legit doesn't think it
Well,
happened.
everyone keeps saying that argument. Why haven't we gone back? You know why? Because we cut NASA's funding. That's why. We cut the funding. They don't have the money.
The Vice CEO's on there? Oh, okay.
Why's NASA a thing? Who cares?
Dude, Aaron, don't call me the fat version of Mojo, you dick.
Eat some more of those jelly beans.
Yeah.
No.
Drink your blue soda.
Your Blue Jones soda.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to...
This week's spread is way better than last week's spread, though. Last week, there was like 6 different drinks over here. I don't know what kind of... Mike and Ike's.
Frank is my enemy and a friend of me? Well, okay. Well, why'd you call me the fat Mojo, dick?
Your palate, by the way, you must just be able to cleanse your palate at
How do you
all,
poop?
like every time, because you drink
How do I
7
poop?
different
Very
things at
quickly.
the same time.
He's probably running out of you. I just don't get it.
I'm
just fascinated. I'm going to be fascinated by this for a while.
Live the dream.
You gotta understand,
Well,
I'm
no,
living
I'm
with the most predictable person on earth for a year. So you're,
I'm wild card.
yeah.
Well, actually, now I'm going.
Last wild card lift here didn't work out. So if you want to,
Well, I'm going to go develop a eating disorder now, so that I'm not the fat Mojo Raleigh. Thanks, Aaron. I'm going to starve myself.
Alexa Bliss is coming up. Can you help me?
Hey.
Hey, how am I? I'm not predictable. I just pull my gator out.
That's not everyday life.
I mean, I've seen it like 6 times since I've lived
All
here.
day, every day.
I literally, before he moved in, walked him through like an average school day, like how your day goes.
What do you mean?
I know exactly what you're going to do. You're not down in the kitchen for more than 10 minutes.
I gotta drink my coffee.
You go through your phone. Now you eat your bagel. You go upstairs.
Well, Aaron, Frank isn't here, so right now, I mean, you're moving up. You're not quite at Frank level, but you're getting there. You're getting there.
And Frank not being here plays a part in that.
Yeah, Frank dropped the ball now. I don't know where he is. Should Seth be the Universal Champion? I wouldn't be mad if Seth was Universal Champion.
Yeah, I think that'd be my answer too. I wouldn't be upset by it, but should.
I feel like he's not at that level right now because for the past year, I mean, what's he really done, say, from WrestleMania? That again?
Yeah, man.
No, I'll burp the other way now. I thought you were mint would.
It did not. It's not a damn air freshener.
In 2017, Brock defended. No, he didn't. He defended more than 3 times, dude. I find that hard to believe. He defended at. He faced Braun for the title. Fatal 4-Way for the title at SummerSlam. He defended against Samoa Joe. Fuck, he might be right. That's the only thing I can remember.
Yeah, because he fought AJ, but that wasn't for the title.
He fought AJ. It wasn't for the title. He might be right, actually.
Well, yeah, but Jordan, you got. I don't like the not having a champion around either. You
hate
got to
that.
understand having like the second tier title like the IC or the US. You can play that whole open challenge, blah blah blah, because it helps get guys over. It's not over,
You can't
but it
do
helps.
it.
Seth Rollins is going to put on a good match with anybody. So somebody that they want to look good, they can have a good match. They still lose, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you can't do an open challenge with the Universal title every week.
What if they did it like the hardcore title? It's on the line at all times, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Who's going to that fucking that fucking farm in Manitoba, Canada, to fight Brock Lesnar.
Well, first off, you got to get through Sable.
You do. But
every award show is the biggest night in whatever the award show's about.
Because I don't recognize any fucking person that just came across that screen, by the way.
I touched Kelly Clarkson one time.
You want to elaborate?
You need to have some context with that comment. That's
you want to elaborate? It sounded a little...
I'm just going to leave it at that.
It sounded a little rapey.
Rapist. A little rapey right there.
She reached out. I reached out.
Touch tips?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wouldn't mind Seth as champion, but, I don't know. 2017 was a pretty bad year for him.
2017 was a pretty bad year for WWE in general.
It's fair. I mean, he beat Triple H at 33. Like, I remember he had a feud with Wyatt, I feel like, for a while.
I think they tried everybody with Wyatt. Oh, Liv.
Her tongue is blue this week.
It's always blue.
I thought it was different colors.
That means a lack of oxygen. She needs to breathe.
No, because there's this whole Instagram trend with her where people are sending pictures like with their tongues blue. And it's like, let me see your Liv tongue. Or let me see your blue tongue or something.
Mm-hmm. Good to have you back, Aaron. Even though you call me the Fat Mojo Raleigh.
What's this easier?
That's a good question. I don't know. Clearly not. Aaron, are you watching Raw?
So now he's like, thank you.
You're welcome.
Need the nail trim. Turn me up.
Has there ever been a more forgettable woman in the WWE than Sarah Logan?
Oh,
Like, I mean, she's not terrible looking, but just kind of forgettable.
Well, they don't let any of them. I mean, when they cut promos, it's like a paragraph for Ruby, which I get.
That's the
Like,
first time I've heard
sometimes-
her voice. There's her screaming in the middle.
She talked last week.
Again,
She's got a backwoods country accent.
I thought she was like Australian. Shows you how much I know about her.
She's not bad in the ring in her little spurts.
Hey, Aaron, what? I mean, I know you want Bill to like you, but
What did you just say?
I asked him, "Are you watching Raw?" And he goes, "Nah, I'm watching Total Divas." Of course, I'm watching Raw, you moron.
Heel turn.
Aaron, you're turning heel.
He's trying to turn you heel.
Maybe a heel turn is in my works. I'll just turn heel on Todd, and then Todd will kick my ass.
I'm trying to eat my foot.
All right, you can talk to Aaron the rest of the night. I'm done talking to Aaron.
No, because you told me that I had to be nice.
I've been nice to Aaron.
You be nice.
I have been nice.
Until I tell you it's time not to be nice.
I've been nice. I'm gonna call him a dick a few times, but it's only because he's insulting me.
Could Natalia be worse?
What if
Yes,
someone
she could be
calls you a
Nia Jax.
cocksucker? It's just two nouns put together to elicit a response. Oh, yeah? What if someone calls my mama a whore?
Is she?
Is she?
You're fine, Aaron, dude. It doesn't offend me, dude. I'm just gonna cry tonight. It's cool.
I won't hat you. Do all the letters on your keyboard work?
I see. Alexa's got not Alexa. Sasha's got her Wonder Woman gear on. I don't know why, but probably she forgot to pack the other gear or something.
Well, Wonder Woman fought alongside the British in World War II.
That's a reach.
Not see the movie?
No, I did. I understood.
It was World War I.
I understand that.
World War I.
I've seen the movie. I own the DVD. I got 2 of the DVDs over there.
Really?
Yeah, World War I.
Yeah,
I just assumed that
That's why they got the
it's-
trenches and the
Well, there were
no
trenches
man's
in
zone.
World War II.
Not
Not
really.
like it wasn't. It wasn't trench warfare, but
that was a big part of the movie.
pretty
was,
sure in the Battle of the Bulge they dug trenches.
Yeah, but that was a big part of the movie was trench warfare and no man's land. Because then she goes,
You're
I'm
right.
no man.
You're right. I just assume that nobody pays attention to World War I.
They don't, which is why it was refreshing that it was World War One.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
That movie was longer than America was actually in World War I.
I got 2 copies of it.
You liked Wonder Woman.
I did.
We saw it together.
I did.
We jerked each other off.
Whoa. I didn't realize you guys battled each other.
Well, we got 2 boxes of popcorn. What are you supposed to do with them? Little jerk off challenge. Huh?
I mean, when Bill and I went to the movies,
It's like
he got
Steve Novis
popcorn.
has.
And,
Oh, now none of it happens. Trying to make
thanks,
friends with
Aaron. We love you too, bud. Well, I do. Bill's coming around on you.
60-40. But I'm not going to tell you which way.
What? Talking about a potato.
I feel like Booker T was just sleeping and he's like dreaming of potatoes. He just goes, talk about a potato.
Oh, she went bottom rope there.
Oh, don't make Liv tap out.
That's a shame. Has Ember lost yet?
No.
She didn't know Asuka?
Well, she'd be at like 4.
You know why you like Asuka? Because she used to design Nintendo games.
I mean, that was racist.
No, that's true. Look it up.
Huh.
Yeah, she's a huge gamer.
Well, I don't know. That's why I liked Asuka if I didn't know about it. Yeah. If Ember's the new Asuka, she's got about 2 years to go. Uh-oh.
That's your match.
Braun Strowman teaming with Finn Balor to take on Dolph Ziggler. Oh my God, and Drew McIntyre. So Vince is going to be really confused to who went. Is this going to be a draw? Because someone can't win, right? Because Finn's from Ireland and McIntyre's from, what, Scotland? So that's basically being hometown. Welcome back, Aaron.
Now, we've a bloody banquet full of pigs stuffing up fat faces in the trough. Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, 2 men successful. Choreographed entrances, smoke and mirrors, even cars like some mindless. So-called superstars, regardless of support, they've lost that fire in their eyes. The hunger is gone, the passion isn't there. That's why we're here to remind them.
God has gotten a message
From who?
from Aaron.
What did Aaron pray?
Says, "Hey God, I love you, man. Can you pray for me? Can you pray, sing my soul for me like the song?"
To him.
Shut the fuck up, Aaron.
God does not want to sing, apparently, Aaron. You have to sing to God.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll let you live.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I got people to kill today. If not, we overproduce.
All right, Thanos.
What?
Oh, it's Thanos.
You ruined it. Spoiler.
They already spoiled in the chat like an hour ago. Aaron listed everyone that died in Infinity War.
All right, you get to live, Aaron.
Everyone. He just went down the line.
Todd, why aren't you doing the exact same thing over here that you were just doing with my foot on it?
Maybe he doesn't like it. Your
You're
foot.
just staring at me.
Delicious meat and cheeses. All of that crispy goodness has you seeing the day in a whole new light.
Jimmy Dean stuff.
This is why there were two of you on the ark.
What's better than frosting? More
Okay, let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Here I stand. Is that the Let It Go song?
Yep.
Red Robin, where anyone can dunk. And the new Cowboy Ranch is one of 5 Tavern Double Burgers, only $6.99 each, anytime, and always served with bottomless steak fries. Let's burger. Red Robin, don't.
Bug bites, itchy rash. Stop for scratching. Stop for scratching.
Relief starts now. Colbone Rapid Relief. 2-inch running medicines instantly relieve bug bites and all kinds of summer itches, so you can get back to fun. Colbone Relief starts now. The moment you realize the gardening genes skipped a generation.
At Lowe's, our Grow Together planting system takes the guesswork out of creating a beautiful yard.
Shop where you get your garden growing with body vegetables and herbs, 5 for $15.
Cole never bothered him anyway. Aaron, if you don't mind me asking this, how old are you? Is Aaron Reed 11 because you're 11? No, he just told me he had to answer the door to get pizza. So he's got to be at least like 18.
Aaron Reed 11, he was born in 2011.
No, he's not 7 years old.
You don't know this.
I'm very confident he's not. A 7-year-old is not answering the door to pay for pizza.
Why not?
What are you going to pay him in? His fake Monopoly money?
Mother's credit card.
No, because you can't pay for the pizza at the door with a credit card, Kevin.
Yeah, you use it online.
No, but he said he had to go. He's 29.
It's close to 11. Numbers. What do they matter? We're all going to die anyway.
Smoking as a teen can permanently stun your lungs, keeping you from reaching your full potential.
Dude, I was at 7-Eleven. So on the way home, I was like, I wanted to stop to get a couple drinks. So I run to 7-Eleven real quick. I pull in, and it's just like spitting a little bit. I get in, I pay for my shit, I look out the window. It looked like a fucking nuclear bomb went off.
Dude, it was
Like, I was like, alright, I'm just going to get wet, not a big deal.
29.
So I go to push the door open, and I can't because of the wind. And I was like, alright, well, I guess I'm hanging out at 7-Eleven for a little while.
Is this? I thought that the Bray Wyatt match was right now. It's not.
Well, it should be. He's with Bray Wyatt. You're not 7, Aaron. No one believes that.
The Fireflies are out in London. The tag team champions have arrived. Hey, Booker, are you walking? I'm awake.
I really thought he was going to say, I'm woke.
I don't think that's what Matt Hardy means, Corey, when he says woken, right? Certainly not. But whatever has happened to Bray Wyatt in recent weeks, he's turned his game around. Him and Matt Hardy have made one heck of a team, and they're now the tag team champions.
How about the Diamondbacks run back-to-back ESPN games?
Which is cute because they're on a 5-game losing streak. You know who the best team in the NL is, record-wise now? The Atlanta Braves. Tell you this, though. Greg Maddux is not walking through that door. Jeff Blauser is not walking through that door. Mark Lemke is not walking through that door.
I can guarantee you that this Nixon is not going to
They give him a lot of coke, you would.
Dude, runs.
Who was that starter for the Braves? It was towards the end of the big three. So righty.
Millwood?
Yeah, Kevin Millwood, yeah.
He lost 18 games to the Royals once.
He was awesome for the Braves. He was awesome
God,
for the Rangers.
you have another message.
All right.
God, can you pray for me to get off of my high problem?
What are you high on?
Did you hear him, Aaron? God, that intro is too fucking long.
Easy. Watch it, big. But don't go.
I don't know why, but I feel like this is going to be like a surprise revival upset to get them in the title picture at Money in the Bank. His high problem is with Skittles.
What's the problem?
Edibles.
Skittles are delicious. And if they're laced with something, that means they're even better.
So you're saying...
He has no problem. And I shall not pray for him. In fact, I am a little bit envious of him.
Come here, my child. Paul? Can you not look so sad right now? The B team's definitely going to be pushed hard.
Do they ever do a tag team Money in the Bank?
I mean, they could eventually. I mean, hell, they'll probably do like a freaking Intercontinental Cruiserweight Money in the Bank. Cruiserweight Money in the Bank.
Because don't they want to make Money in the Bank like the big fifth?
I mean, it pretty much already is. If you had to name what their fifth biggest pay-per-view is. I mean, for numerous years until just recently, it was the fourth biggest pay-per-view because Survivor Series, they didn't give two shits about for a long time. The past couple of years, they've ever since the brand split, they've invested more into it. God, have you heard of the Christian brand, the Newsboys, with Peter Furler?
The Newsies with Christian Bale? Good flick.
Great flick.
Kind of more into like, you know, like death metal and stuff like that. You know, stuff that reference Satan.
So
really interests me. So I haven't heard of your band. I mean, I created them, so yeah, I've heard of them, but I don't listen to them. Kind of boring.
All right, we're just gonna leave that one there. When does Wyatt turn on Hardy? How long does this go?
3 years.
Oh, God. So pretty much as long as it's taken either Sasha or Bayley to turn on each other.
Yeah.
Got it.
Same arc. Am I allowed to open my book?
I feel like they're going to have their match at SummerSlam, so it'll happen like in July.
Look at this. Side effect. And Wilder actually hit Hardy hard in his ribs. Wonder who that actually took more out of. Dawson tagged in first, but here comes Bray. And Bray Wyatt takes down Dawson.
What the fuck was that, Bray?
Up his offense as well. Joining the team of Matt Hardy. Big lash in the corner.
The Devil went down to Georgia.
He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in the bag because he was way behind and he was looking to make a deal.
So the young boy saw him on the field and playing it hot.
Boy, let me tell you what.
Dun, dun, dun.
And they call this the kiss of deletion. You have been studying. Wonderful, Michael Cole.
The kiss of deletion. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't feel good about it.
I thought it would look this. This might be a little bit weird. It would be better if they both kissed the head at the same time.
And then kissed each other.
You really like to push the homosexual.
Then
Consider
they
your
can-
God.
then
I feel like that's really not against. That's kind of against what you believe in.
Then they can.
Oh, whoa. Jim Jeffries said it correctly. I hate people eating shrimp more than I hate homosexuals.
Well, I'm gonna go.
8 times in the Bible.
God, I thought we were not going to get this
8
week.
times in the Bible, he said.
No one cares about this.
But only twice. Do I hate God? Homosexuals.
Please, someone attack her. Sasha, just fucking have your fucking feud already. Get it over with.
I'm gonna walk the dog.
Alright, riding solo with God.
And Mickey James is every woman for herself. One is hanging the money in the bank ladder match tonight.
It's an interesting way to walk the dog. Gotta go. I have a baseball tournament tomorrow. You play shortstop? What team do you play for? It's Jackson.
Baseball tournament.
What do you guys? Oh yeah, wait. Aaron, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. What baseball tournament is on a Tuesday?
I said I'm sorry. I was doing a Milky Way. Hey, pass me that bug spray.
At least it was SPF 50.
Sorry.
So you'll be here to help if I need you? I got you. What about here? Here?
What lies is Aaron telling you about his baseball?
Also, he used the GTG. Gotta go. That's old school. That's like.
Is he a 40-year-old man who used
That's like.
AIM back in the day?
That's like old school instant messenger.
Are you my father? Who
You
are
play
you?
for the Fresno Grizzlies.
What is the Fresno Grizzlies?
He did say earlier he had to go. All right, so the Fresno Grizzlies are a AAA team. I'm calling your bullshit right now, Aaron, because I'm assuming your name was Aaron Reed. You said you're a shortstop. There is,
Do we have a AAA shortstop?
there's an AJ Reed, but they spell it. But the name is spelled differently. It's REED. Aaron's is REID. What number are you, Aaron?
Robert shares his dance move. Victor shares with Emily.
Granted, I googled this, so he could easily Google it, but
Well, click on the player profile. You can get age, you can get everything, right?
Deja shares with Curtis. Sharon's always
born in '93.
I share.
That is not 29.
Just when you thought we'd eradicated
He could be lying.
chicken chalupa, it's back with a vengeance, along with a spicy new wild version.
So when it comes to Taco Bell, piles.
Dude, take a joke. Well, dude, there's legit a guy named fucking AJ Reed that's an infielder on the team. So I kind of had to. You're 11? Oh, man. That's your number 11? Oh, okay. Whew. I'm talking to an 11-year-old this whole time. You're number 11. I played baseball growing up.
You can talk to an 11-year-old, you just can't touch him.
Not touching. I wore 11 for 2 seasons. And then a hot girl in the 8th grade told me to wear number 12, so I wore number 12.
My brother was 11.
And that was my number through high school and college.
It's 2 1s. It's better than 1 1.
I loved it because my coach called me Snake Eyes, and in 7th grade, I didn't know what that meant. So I just thought it was like, I'm cool. And then I figured out that Snake Eyes is when you roll 2 1s. And I was like, oh, that's less cool. Do you only play shortstop, Aaron? Bill and I coach high school baseball. Do you only play shortstop? Is the women's triple threat the main event?
No.
All right, that's enough of that.
Sami Zayn getting some promo work.
To anybody else that Prince Harry looks a lot like me? And you know, from what I hear, he's quite a big fan of mine. More so than, let's say, I don't know, Bobby Lashley. Oh, Mr. Bobby Lashley. Mr. Jacked Up, Mr. Intense, Mr. Dominant. Leaves WWE for 10 years, decides to make his big return to Raw on the very same night that I return to Raw. And you know what? To his credit, he comes back.
You're AJ Reed.
He tries to make an impact, and that's all it was.
Aaron, dude, you're making me feel like I'm high.
At my expense. All right? Take a look at this.
Because you said you're number 11, but AJ Reed is a first baseman who's number 18.
Okay. Now this happened a couple of weeks ago.
At this point, I can't tell when you're fucking with me and when you're being serious. It's blowing my mind a little bit.
Okay, and effortlessly helped me there as the blood rushed to my head. And you cheered even louder yet still when he decided to send me crashing down.
So wait, is Sami Zayn going to feud with Bobby Lashley?
Oh, yeah.
But did any of you stop to think, what if
So he's just going to get squashed by Bobby Lashley.
Now remember, he made the 10-minute time limit against Braun Strowman 2 years ago or whatever.
Okay, because of that right there, I contracted
That's different.
vertigo.
They weren't paying Braun Strowman what they're paying Bobby Lashley right now.
The first ever documented case of vertigo in WWE history. Oh, you think that's funny? That's funny to you? Yeah? You know who doesn't think it's funny? My doctor. Yeah. Yeah, that's who, okay? I happen to have a little note right here.
See you, Aaron. So he's got a doctor's note probably saying he shouldn't be wrestling, yet he was able to fucking fly overseas.
Yeah.
Hell of a doctor.
And it reads, vertigo is a debilitating condition that affects one's balance and motor skills. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Who has something to
This is a bad promo.
in the greatest Royal Rumble match, a match I would
This
have won.
is... I like Sami Zayn, but
I lost my Money in the Bank qualifying match, a match I should have won.
Zayn is the kind of guy who really shouldn't be talking too much.
Since that incident, and it's all because Bobby Lashley targeted me. Bobby Lashley victimized me. And he did
Does anyone want a fucking Sami Zayn, Bobby Lashley? I mean, the match should be good, actually.
Oh my
You know, he's just like every other cruiserweight, you know. luchador, once their mask is taken off, the career just isn't the same.
Just last week, he sat down for a super exclusive interview with Renee Young.
After a 10-year hiatus, you were finally.
This was awkward too, by the way. That interview last week.
That's what I heard.
Like that should be like a WWE Network thing, not a.
Bobby Lashley, the man. Who is Bobby Lashley?
Well, first of all, I gotta say that I'm extremely blessed. Unlike so many other unfortunate people, I had a great family. That's pretty much all of it.
I mean, the whole interview like was pretty much him talking about his family. Like it was just fine, nothing wrong with that, but it's just out of place on Raw.
Okay, so I watched that back, and it all made sense to me right away. It made sense right away. Bobby Lashley targeted me because he wants to be me. Well, you don't believe me? Look at the hat. Look at the hat.
I did say that last week that Sami Zayn was pissed that he was wearing his hat. He's making a comeback on this promo with that hat comment.
He said, for simple people like you, that might be the answer. But not to an intellectual like me, no sir. Something just didn't smell right. All my years, there's one thing I've learned is to trust your instincts, and all my instincts.
He has got a massive vein coming right here when he talks. And it's like, once you see it, you can't not stare at it.
Bobby Lashley's three sisters, and boy, oh boy, did they have a story to tell. That's right, these three lovely ladies were nothing like Bobby Lashley described them to be. And from what they tell me, Bobby Lashley isn't exactly the person that he portrays himself to be either. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's fine.
Where is this going,
Don't
Zane?
take my word for it. You can ask his sisters. That's right. Because I have invited his sisters next week to appear on Raw. Jessica, Francis, Kathy, and with his sisters in attendance, I promise I will expose the real Bobby Lashley. That's going to be interesting. I can't wait.
No, Michael Cole, it is not going to be interesting. It's going to be boring as fuck.
Lashley's three sisters. I can't wait. Sami Zayn talks about the Lashley family. We get set down for a triple threat match to determine who goes to the women's Money in the Bank contract ladder match. And there's the former Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
The following contest is a triple threat women's Money in the Bank qualifying match scheduled for one fall.
God, Bliss is so good.
There's no doubt that Alexa Bliss wants another opportunity at the Raw Women's Championship. She wins the Money in the Bank ladder match. She'll have it.
I mean, she's got to win this match, right? It's her, Mickey, and Sasha. Bailey. Which I'm surprised. If you would have asked me, I would have said all three of these women would have been in the match. Did any women qualify last week?
Yeah.
That's right. I love how you didn't watch and remember these things, and I don't. And I did watch.
See how that plays out here tonight.
Crowd does not care about Bailey at all. The one guy cheering for her was wearing a John Cena t-shirt. God, she was so fucking red hot coming out of NXT.
I've never liked Bailey for one second.
I loved Bailey.
The minute I found out that her, I never watched her in NXT, but the minute I found out that her finishing move was a Bailey to belly, I fucking lost my shit.
I mean, if you look at the four,
it's like an Ultimate Warrior press is all of a sudden the Ultimate Press and it fucking wins there. Fuck you.
Oh, I mean, if you look at the 4 horsewomen of the WWE, if your name's not Charlotte Flair, they don't give a shit about you. Sasha's been completely devalued over the past year. Bailey, especially, definitely has. Becky Lynch is nothing really, unfortunately.
Well, but each of the other ones have something. Charlotte's the woman.
No, I have no problem with them.
Sasha's won the title 4 or 5 times. Becky Lynch was the first ever SmackDown champ. Like, they all have something they did.
Bailey was champion.
Yeah, but after all of them already did something.
Didn't she even? She retained at WrestleMania too, didn't she?
Fucking disgrace of a match.
Well, still, I mean, she's done something. She won a fucking WrestleMania match. That's not nothing. And Sasha's, yeah, she's a 4-time women's champion. She's held the title for a total of fucking 4 days.
That's true.
But, I mean, Sasha can work. Bailey can work. Becky can work. But, I mean, I don't know. They just kind of haven't done shit with them. Bill's back. We lost AA Ron.
He's got Triple A game tomorrow.
I looked him up there. I looked it up on the team, and there was a guy named AJ Reed on the team.
Like first base though.
He didn't miss much. Sami Zayn cut a promo calling out Bobby Lashley, and next week he's going to have Bobby Lashley's sisters there to expose the real Bobby Lashley. Because, you know, that's what we all wanted.
That's what I'm striving for.
Ask and you shall receive. God, that looks disgusting.
Karl Malone Jr., who signed with the Houston Texans after not getting drafted in the NFL draft, retired.
I like how he's like the 3rd or 4th guy that has been 2 days of rookie camp, and they retire, when in reality they probably look around and go, yeah, it's a stretch.
I don't think he ever even went to anything. Oh, he attended minicamp. Now he's going to go into law enforcement.
To land a job that would have been out of my reach before.
Because the mailman always delivers in the law.
Not on Sundays, though.
Scotty Pippen.
University of Maryland University College can work for you. Visit umc.edu.
Your summer starts here with great savings on a new Toyota.
The Balor match should be after this.
There's a big spoiler tonight.
0.9% APR financing. Toyota. Let's go places.
Oh, they're fun.
No, he's not.
I make this look good. That's what I'm talking about.
Would you stop that?
See, there's a big spoiler tonight?
I was joking.
Knows best. Tuesdays at 10 on USA.
We are back on Monday Night Raw. It's about qualifying for the women's Money to Bank contract ladder match. Mickey James, Alexa Bliss, Bailey in a triple threat match, but it's almost been 2-on-1. Kind of what I expected from the outset.
Ooh, she got the KT tape rocking.
They've worked together alongside one another for quite some time now. Bailey basically outmatched. This might as well be a handicap match. And, there's another example of that. Remember, first woman to gain pinfall and submission will win. But everything does come down to Alexa and Mickey. Oh my God!
Alexa Bliss. I mean, she's like the puppet. Oh! The ball under her spell. What is
Alexa Bliss is hypnotic. Don't you ever spend any time around her? Go. Bailey caught her. Bliss was talking trash and Bailey made her pay. And out to big right hand to Mickey James and a drop kick by Alexa to Bailey. Alexa Bliss has the kind of personality that'll make you confess the stuff you didn't actually even do. Alexa Bliss, of course, was in her Raw Women's Championship. Nia Jax back at WrestleMania. Oh, wait a minute! From behind, Mickey! a 6-time women's champion, knows what it
Hey, easy with the new goods, Mickey.
6-time women's champion, full-time in grade. And again, working together as a team as Bailey comes back into the equation.
Bailey's going to have a tough time here tonight. She's going to have to suck it up.
This crowd does not give two shits about this match.
Nope.
Like, they're dead silent.
Let's continue the double team on Bailey. Big right hand. We just talk about how gracious and forgiving Alexa
Oh boy,
Bliss is.
they're starting a random chant.
Nikki just tried to steal the victory.
Well, it's,
Alexa
they're
still
English, just random songs. They think it's a Premier League match.
And Bailey, look at Bailey though. To Booker's point, the fight in Bailey tonight.
Who cares?
Bailey's just going to have to find a way to win it.
3 former women's champions in the ring in this match. Crossbody by Bailey, taking out Alexa and Nikki. And a little slower in feet, but trying to build some momentum. Whoa!
Oh, not that short.
Yeah, I mean,
And Nikki, though, caught her right in the midsection.
so if they're going to do eight women in the Raw side, Ember Moon's qualified.
No, 4.
4. It's 4 and 4.
4 and 4. That's not what I said.
You said 8 on the Raw side.
Yeah, 4 and 4. Mickey's assuming Bliss wins this match. She seems the most makes the most sense. And then I'm assuming then these two would be out. I mean, who else is there qualified? Unless they do like all the people who lost can then get another shot kind of thing.
They give it to Ruby.
Ruby should be in it. And then get someone like Mickey James in there, get like a ring veteran. You need someone like that because. Ooh.
Well, it's got to be somebody on SmackDown that wins because there's no way that they have somebody Money in the Bank Ronda.
Well, it depends how long they keep the title on Ronda, you know? I mean, they could have it where, you know, I mean, Ronda could keep the title through WrestleMania, and then, you know, someone cash in Money in the Bank after WrestleMania on it.
But I think as long as somebody has Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, that's what everybody assumes is going to happen because it happened once.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't happen this year with Carmella.
Yeah.
Qualified for one of 8 spots in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match next month.
But who's got, I mean, Charlotte's in the match on SmackDown. I'm assuming Asuka will get in. Who just qualified? Someone beat Becky to qualify. I think it was one of the girls from Absolution.
Mandy.
No, that wasn't a.
That wasn't a match. That was just a match.
Ruby Rose? Mandy.
Mandy.
You sure?
Yeah, that was just a match.
Oh.
It's like her first solo match from.
Well, I know Paige did the bit where, like, good to have you back, AJ Reed. If that is your real name. I don't know. Aaron just mind fucks me now.
Bailey now trying to close in on a victory here. Climbing up to the top rope. Hands on her feet, middle of the ring. Alexa once again. Now Bailey Bailey counter on a kick out by Bliss.
Here comes Mickey pulling her out.
Mickey James setting up a matchup. Make no mistake about it, now here Alexa for herself, because here's an opportunity if Bailey picks it up.
I mean, yeah, there's zero crowd interaction going on in this at all.
No, they're so bored they even didn't want to do their stupid chants. I mean, fucking DDT won a match?
That's her finishing.
No, it's not. It's Twisted Bliss.
With DDT.
No, my finisher is Twisted Bliss.
Which is a DDT.
No, the Twisted Bliss is on the top rope.
No, her other finishing move is a DDT. She's done it multiple times.
Her secondary.
Fucking never remember seeing that.
It's 30 deeds. I don't need one.
Doesn't Dean Ambrose touch you anything with a DDT?
At least it's a I mean, like, there's like Bobby Roode uses a DDT. but it's glorious. And he lifts you up.
Ambrose is dirty. It's a dirty game.
So she can win with the DDT, but when fucking Mickey does her like up in the air, bring you down DDT, that never wins match.
Her Corona DDT, yeah.
No, it's not even her.
The physics of it just doesn't really knock you out.
Corey Graves rocking a ponytail.
He's trying to be proper.
He is in the UK.
Oh, let's talk about this again.
God, no one gives a shit about Roman Reigns and fucking Jinder Mahal.
You got screwed last week. You got screwed against Brock Lesnar. The ref made a bad judgment call, greatest Royal Rumble. I don't blame you if you're upset with me. I'm not. I get it. You got a family, you got a job to do, and at the end of the day, you're just doing what you have to do. Thank you. I know that, and now I'm going to go and do what I have to do. What does Roman Reigns have to do? Find Jinder Mahal. And that's what the big dog is.
God, can we stop calling him the big dog already?
He just overuses it.
Oh yeah, no, it's that it's all, he calls him the big dog more than he calls him Roman Reigns. Big dog. Like, you don't need to say it that fucking much.
And make Jinder Mahal pay as this fight would spill back into the arena, make its way to the stage here on Monday Night Raw.
So it looks like you're going to get Jinder versus Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank. Do they dare have that main event?
A trademark Superman punch right on the jaw of Jinder Mahal. And another look at the impact from Roman Reigns to Jinder Mahal. A Superman punch that would send Jinder Mahal
I'm watching the Superman punch in slow-mo.
back to the trainers.
How come he got hit with a Superman punch and then he was getting his ribs iced?
I was getting his ribs taped. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Thanks, Aaron.
Thanks, Aaron.
You're pretty awesome too, man. Ever since you dropped the American Idol stuff, you've gone up the board a bunch.
I'm good.
All right. So he just got speared through some cardboard.
Post
No,
Malone.
you care about Jinder. That's so nice, Todd.
Todd, you gonna make an appearance here? Todd, you're on the live cam. Look, Todd. Todd, look over here. Look, Todd, you're on TV. Look, right here. This is Todd, guys. Hey, Ryan, how you doing, man? You watching Raw?
That's cool, man.
Good to have you, man. Welcome to the stream, the chat. Have you been watching Raw, Ryan?
When you hear Domino's, you think pizza.
No, when I hear Domino's, I think about pizza getting or delivered a fucking hour late.
Oh, here we go again.
Just $5.99
Sorry, I'm salty.
It was a storm outside. Traffic got
The world
blew
was
out of
ending, and
control.
there was
Yeah.
they shut a road down.
Don't give a
You ordered
shit.
pizza during a storm, so that's a dick move right there.
Oh, God, Aaron.
Come on, Aaron.
Come on, Aaron.
What did Aaron say?
We're not going to repeat that.
What did he say?
What have you thought about Raw so far, Ryan? Getting sleepy, Todd?
I don't know for what. Unless he was really high strung during that storm.
He was.
I'm sorry, buddy.
And it's supposed to get a thunderstorm every day this week.
Yep.
Todd, we're going to go double dose on your
Yeah, we're gonna 4-pill it up.
anti-anxiety medicine.
Oh, this is not my glass. It's awkward. This is Kevin's not my glass.
Ryan, what have you thought about Raw so far tonight? You too, Aaron. What have you thought about Raw tonight?
What are you doing? It's not nice.
What are you doing? Yeah, Todd, you get up there, bud. You're safe there.
Take the Olay 28-day challenge. Millions of real winners see results starting day one. There is not
It's pretty good right now because
commercial break?
Yeah.
results or your money back. Olay, ageless.
What did Aaron say that you're not repeating?
We're not repeating. You're gonna end up on the cam, God.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you doing there, God?
Here, you can see it.
Which one?
Taco Bell's naked chicken chalupa, it's back with a vengeance, along with a spicy new Wilder version. So when it comes to Taco Bell's wild naked chicken chalupas,
Who's Post Malone?
Not Pat. Keep reading.
I've been seeing some strange things lately. It's back. Woo!
By chance?
Yeah.
Why do you want your beaver? He's just doing a census. Right? It's coming up.
I knew girls wanted it. The naked boy going all night long. You crazy for this one, Rick? Just talk to them. I live here now. You look ridiculous.
I think the Finn match is up next.
It's a new season of the adult animated
Better be.
Camp WWE. New episodes every Sunday. Watch anytime on demand.
How can they make Camp WWE TV mature? Well, we're still stuck in the PG era. What the fuck?
We're not stuck in the PG era. This is now the WWE is the PG era. Through the wall. It was cardboard boxes.
By the way, Jinder grabbed his foot underneath a ring. He's literally assaulted the man twice. Go to jail.
Come on, man. It's WWE. It's the land of you can beat the shit out of your boss and get a pay raise.
He's had enough. He's going to take matters into his own hands, and he just did just that.
Oh my God.
He did a triple threat match later on tonight. There's no way the Maharaj's going to be in any condition to do that.
Well, the good news is Finn should be winning tonight because he's teaming with Braun. Braun doesn't lose matches.
Joe Saunders, good pull.
I'm sorry.
We're back on the Angels.
Stay here with Jinder. I need to find his replacement.
Why are you looking?
Who do you think his replacement's going to be?
Kevin Owens because of the shit that happened earlier. Ryan, who's your favorite wrestler on Raw? You're about to find out who Bills is. Oh, there's Happy Finn.
Why wouldn't you be happy? About to win money in the bank. Right now.
Right now, he's just gonna leap up in the match and grab it. Hey Ryan, if you don't already, I don't know if you do. You should subscribe to the channel, man. We do a lot of cool content on here. We have our flagship show, Voice of Wrestling. We get a lot of cool interviews. We do after shows for some of the pay-per-views. We do this stream for Raw every week. So if you like what you see, man, give us a subscribe and check us out and all the content we do every week.
Bobby Lashley's brand new.
So, still his favorite wrestler? Maybe he loved Bobby Lashley back in the day, and now he's back. Todd literally looks like he's sitting.
He is.
It's weird. I'll mess your hair up.
Come up. Yeah.
Get these hands.
All right. You're kind of killing the stream here, Tyler. I know your energy full. Tyler, hey, grab the blue and orange ball. I haven't loaded that thing in a while.
Except for the speaker.
Where's that beaver's made? So it's like a $4 beaver.
Hey, he's not about fancy things.
Yeah, he is, because if I bought him a $17 beaver, it would have been gone that day. Pin's not even moving. It's just Braun bouncing.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they made that a lot shorter. Do you think Dolph Ziggler goes in the Hall of Fame?
He's got to have one more run, I think.
He is the Hall of Fame.
It's hard to believe considering he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Why are you? No, do not lift my dick. God. Didn't even bring out the peanut butter.
Somebody play with me.
Man, Drew McIntyre
is huge.
It's fucking massive. Like, did he roar it up?
Nah, he did DDP yoga. So,
that
makes sense.
He's also sober in the gym.
It's me. No, you don't have to be sober to do that. Jericho does DDP yoga.
Even though I'm the fat Mojo Rawley, but you know.
Fat Mojo!
Saving you from yourself.
I don't get hyped. Fucking stay hyped.
Oh, jelly beans.
Also, I love how Mojo Rawley gets this like big spot last week, challenging for the IC title. Has a decent match, and then there's nowhere to be found this week.
He's right here. Hi, buddy. Hi. Wow. He even looks big next to Braun.
He's almost as tall as Braun, yeah. He's fucking ginormous. How did he never win a title the first time around?
He wasn't good.
He wasn't? He's fucking awesome now.
Now, him getting fired was a great thing for him.
Hey, he went to ICW. Fought Grado for the championship, probably. Grado's got a great entrance music. Like a Prayer by Madonna.
What do you mean the background, Ryan? What were you talking about? And 1, 2, 3, Finn lost. Okay. Todd. You want to come up here? Todd. Oh, never mind. Todd's gone.
Oh, he wants one. He's hearing you. Weird today. I had to bring all the cheese to him in that position.
Just don't freak him out in the kitchen. I don't know.
The cheese was before this.
We're in Virginia, Ryan. We're in Northern Virginia. About 30 miles outside D.C. Oh, shit. All right, Drew. Stepping up to the plate.
What a moment here on Monday Night Raw.
If McIntyre can stay healthy, he might be a heavyweight champion in the next 2 years.
What part of New York, Ryan?
Poor guy. Couldn't wrap his mind around all that cheese.
Got a large Little Caesars extra most best stuffed crust pepperoni pizza for $9. We'd like to say thank you to our customers for this JD Power Award. This constantly innovates better ways to get TV. But how?
You make switching easy with the same bill for 2 years, unlike other TV companies. You have 24/7 phone and app support, so I can handle things after storage time.
This is ranked #1 in customer service nationally.
You don't need to
JD
do that.
Power and our customers.
What?
This
I deleted it.
That advertisement. You just keep that away.
I deleted it. The touchscreen.
Yeah, you're gonna go in your deleted folder tomorrow.
No, I get those emails every day.
Oh, Staten Island, nice.
I did order some stuff on Amazon today.
What's yours?
I ordered a new alarm clock because I can't fucking wake up. And
Going to bed helps that.
it's overrated.
You have a phone, too.
Oh, the phone's the worst thing because I'll just sit there like this. All I have to do is press this button, and it'll go to snooze. So I just sit there. Like when it goes off, I grab it, and then I'm just like this. Trust me, it's bad. I don't know why it's gotten worse since I moved here. I did the same thing in Ashburn, but since I moved here, like
It's that cozy room.
it's so small, I don't want to leave. The opposite of claustrophobic. Ryan, how did you find the stream and everything here? You like us on Facebook, or where'd you see it from?
We never stop. Because life never stops. Discover incredible deals during the Trade Unstoppable event now through May 31st. Buy a qualified system from CD Lucas and get 0% APR financing for 72 months. Or choose a trade-in allowance of up to $1,000. Call CD Lucas today for details. It's hard to stop a train.
So I started a new career on MLB The Show.
Keep forgetting you have that.
I got drafted to the Dodgers. Got called up at 19. Already just hit tanks.
Do you have to use the analogs to swing?
No, I use X.
Can you turn it back to like classic mode?
I just hit X when I want to swing. So,
What kind of player did you make yourself?
well, originally I was a shortstop, and I did bat first, which is I told you can like cap out, so you can get 99 power, and I think it was 80 contact, but only 40 speed, which sucks.
As a shortstop?
I know, it's fucking stupid. And then they were like, well, Brian, we want you to switch to left field. And I was like, okay, cool. And then they had different options. So they have one now where it's like you can top out at 75 contact, which I really don't give about contact because
Which one of the tanks?
Yeah, I get 99 power and I can get to 60 speed. So it's kind of like the best one they have. But you have to be an outfielder, which I don't really like. I mean, I never play outfield anyways, or the field, but
You just go to sim the next at bat, right?
yeah. I found the stream when I was searching Monday Night Raw live stream. Found you guys, so I clicked on live. Oh, that's cool, man.
Oh, cool.
Well, we do this every week, so if you subscribe to the Voice of Wrestling channel, you'll get notified when we go live. We go live 7:50 every Monday for this. It's not Bill and I, but the founder, owner, whatever you want to call it, of Voice of Wrestling. He's got a weekly show every Wednesday that airs, and he interviews some pretty cool people. Like recently, he had SoCal Val. Oh, cool, man, appreciate it. SoCal Val, Johnny Fairplay, Robbie E, a bunch of guys, and then we will for not all the pay-per-views, but for some of them, we'll do like after shows for some of them, but not all of them. We won't do them for the shitty ones.
That's the difference between a team and two individuals right there. Drew McIntyre and Dolph are on the same plane all the time, watching each other's match, and now McIntyre really eager to get in the ring against an injured Balor.
Oof. McIntyre's a fucking stud.
Is that a feud they're gonna have McIntyre versus Strowman?
They should.
They should, but you know McIntyre's going to lose, so. No worries, Ryan. Thanks for checking us out, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate it, man. Hope to see you next week.
People keep using the GTG, man. I haven't seen the Gotta Go GTG since, like, Instant Messenger days.
Yeah, but that was G2G.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you could still use the GTG, but if you want to be cool, GTG.
It's amazing how fast Dolph's hair grows out.
Yeah, I mean, he goes through so many fucking hairstyles.
No, I just meant like it's soaking wet when it gets down there. No, it's not wet.
I thought you said how fast his hair grows.
I think you should go back to the Harry Evans and the Spirit Squad.
That's terrible.
Is it like a high top? Wasn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. He was like, I mean, he wasn't chubby, but like he was. Maybe chubby not the right word, but he was like bigger. He's a lot leaner now. I feel like McIntyre has to wrestle like almost a completely different style now because he's just so fucking jacked all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like he never wrestled as a big man before, and I feel like that's how he's wrestling now.
Oh my goodness, what a thunderous chop by McIntyre. Finn Balor looks to block elbows right now. Corner. Oh! Just in the nick of time. Balor evades. And Finn makes the tag to Strowman. The flick is the Finn Balor right. Ziggler legal as well. Oh, here comes the monster. On the mat with a right hand. That's
I would love it if Braun had a feud with Ziggler. Just because, you know, Ziggler loves to take fucking crazy-ass bumps and sell.
Oh, yeah.
It would be so entertaining.
Get up.
Strowman now digging in. This thing's going to end well for Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, damn. Remember earlier we were talking about like how Seth Rollins has to slow up? Someone didn't teach Braun that.
Mini coup de grace.
I don't like that he does that. Like either do that
Look
or
at his chest.
Oh, he's got the Daniel Bryan chest going on.
that's from that shot fucking he just got from McIntyre in the
Might have ripped a
corner.
nipple.
Catches him with an elbow in the face. Oh, that was Enziguri. Caught him in the ear. See the back of Finn Balor, the right back and shoulders had some damage. Inflicted on him. That was that one shot from McIntyre.
Time to tap stop tomorrow 8.
McIntyre breaking things up before a count of 3.
Yeah, buddy.
He's going to return.
Finn Balor showing the scars of battle.
I'll show you guys. Well, you guys won't play.
Yeah, I get what he canceled. That's good. Right all week.
Yeah, I don't.
He's pulling the target 645.
Hold it.
He's pulling it.
And
And
Well, that's great. It's supposed to start raining at 11.
you can't leave it on there while the sun's shining. That'll burn the grass.
Yeah, I know. And it's supposed to start raining at 7.
Are the kids coming in?
Looking to make the ascent all the way up to McIntyre.
They're just going to leave it on the...
I'll give you 2 guesses who the only kid that didn't. No, they'll blow the whole thing up. I'll give you 2 guesses who didn't bleach their hair or dress.
Agnos.
Or didn't dress up today. Or no. Agnos.
Oh, the trophy broke.
Right.
Craig's team guy. Craig's got the blonde.
Who?
Well, we're sweatpants school.
He was high again. Blowjob.
The greatest Royal Rumble trophy just got smashed to pieces.
Is that a commentary on WWE to Saudi Arabia?
I feel like that should not have broken that thing though. Like he like rolled over and like touched it with his foot.
That's a big win for McIntyre and Ziggler, though.
Yeah. What's up, David? Good to have you back, man. Raw's been okay. Hasn't been bad. I mean, it's had its low points, but yeah, that's the one thing I'm not entirely sure what they're doing with Dolph and McIntyre. Like, are they a tag
Greatest
team?
world botches.
Are they a tag team or
Are they just 2 guys that are really good wrestlers that are together?
that are together? Because I mean, like, they get a spot like a team that's not a team. Is it going to be Nikki's reaction?
All the top stars from all NBC and USA shows were in attendance on the red carpet, including SmackDown Live Charlotte Flair, Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax, and Raw Superstar Ronda Rousey. Also there, our broadcast colleague, Kathy Kelly.
I already showed this today.
On the carpet of the NBC Universal upfront where WWE has a huge presence here this year. Joining me now, Ronda Rousey. Ronda, congratulations on your success at WrestleMania.
Thank you. Yeah, it was quite a debut, very high pressure, a lot of eyes on it.
I feel like this is what, because Raw is 3 hours, we constantly get these things where they get re-showing shit. Like, they've showed the Roman stuff twice.
This is the second time.
This is the second time they've shown this.
Well, we have a lot of things in common. But me and you.
Also, this clearly did not happen during like the red carpet shit was going on.
Because there's nobody else there.
There's no one there. God's going to bed.
Not God.
Todd?
What do you mean? I have an obligatory title defense?
No, you
It's not
don't.
a thing.
It's
not a thing.
Not a thing. There's no such thing as like you're obligated to defend the title.
I've only had one match, and I think there's a lot of other women that deserve that title shot before me.
Also, when did the fucking champion get to pick their fucking number one contender?
Never.
Because if I'm Brock Lesnar, I'd be like, James Ellsworth deserves a shot at the title. You know what? James really fought his ass off. He deserved another shot at the title. And like the whole Charlotte thing is fucking weird too. Like,
Well, she's the only thing that holds us together.
Now they're going to go drink water together. I don't understand that at all.
You're talking about
Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event.
So either
on the WWE Network. Now, the news out of New York City, well, they garnered headlines worldwide. Everyone is talking
yeah, pretty much.
about Ronda Rousey's first one-on-one matchup on television here.
I mean, Ronda's winning. They're not having her lose her first singles match. Televised singles match.
Ronda Rousey's first singles match on pay-per-view is for the Raw Women's Championship. Not only did it get headlines around the world, people like ESPN talking.
It's also confusing. Like, is Ronda full time? Is she not? Like, because like she's there. She's been there a bunch.
Big matchup. SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella weighing in on our own general manager, Kurt Angle. Charlotte Flair, who you saw was there. This thing is going to be enormous. I can't wait to see how it works out. Ronda Rousey has a championship.
That is one thing that's so. I guess
Did Kurt just find this out?
no, he was including one of those tweets. But something they may have not necessarily intended this, but
Yes, I'm sure.
they were just showing those tweets. They showed Charlotte's tweets, and it said, "Glad I was there to see history. You guys better watch out when I win that Money in the Bank contract."
Well, yes, I knew he was going to call you, but I didn't.
Charlotte. So
Okay.
that should implicate that whoever wins can
Gets to-
show up on either show and challenge for the title.
We know this.
Hello, I'm Elias.
On the left, Elias on the right. Well, they'll both be a part of the
Well,
triple
last
threat
match,
that is coming up
15
on
minutes.
Monday Night Raw. The question is,
You guys heard James Ellsworth is an Impact Wrestler? Is he? Where'd you see that, David? I didn't hear that.
it is a triple threat match to determine who qualifies
I'll look it up.
Money in the Bank
Look at Miz.
contract ladder match.
Huh?
Lashley,
That
Elias,
little cutout
and a
looks
third
like the Miz.
superstar. We'll find out who it is.
Actually, looks like Rob Terry. You may not know who that is. He was an
I'm very excited to be doing this show.
Impact wrestling guy. Impact Wrestling Twitter. All right. That's a pretty strong source. Was that today, or when did you see that? Here we go. Impact Wrestling.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. All right.
Ninja versus Ninja.
I'm going back now.
Ninja Warrior. Ninja versus Ninja. All next on USA.
Hardy's grilled up a 1/3 pound Angus beef patty, piled in with hickory smoked pulled pork, crispy onions, and tangy barbecue sauce.
He had fucking two
Named
cans
for
in
the
the pan.
Memphis barbecue thick burger.
That's
Unsavory
depressing.
bread.
You can have one of mine if you
Going
want.
hard at the
It's over.
Hardy.
I might take that one out.
We're arranging these pillows.
And we're going through their Twitter right now. Oh, here we go. At Real Ellsworth has arrived at Cali Combat.
Still nervous about buying a house?
A little. Thought I could de-stress with some Zen gardening.
At least we don't have to worry about homeowners insurance.
Is he in Impact Wrestling, or was this? I don't know what this Impact Ono thing is.
Doing it for years.
That's really good to know. I should clean this up.
Was this a show? This looks like a house show.
I'm the golf club.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance
What, do you know what this was, David? Like, this looks like a house show.
The second biggest event of the summer arrives.
Sorry, I'm late. I was rounding up all the
Well, everything in TNA is temporary, dude.
space where it can't not hurt us ever again.
Deadpool 2 isn't just the most
Yeah, I mean, good for him. Good for him to get some work.
period.
It lives up to the hype.
He's actually done well for himself ever since he's left WWE.
Stop it too.
I mean, he's done. He had that intergender title. He's made some waves on the indie scene, so good for him for.
I think it's just a gimmick, though. I mean, he's a gimmick wrestler. It's not like he's in.
Yeah, but I mean, Hornswoggle still gets work. I mean,
Well, yeah, you make yourself a nice career and do whatever, but you are what you are.
yeah, I mean, he's never going to be.
Know whose body you're in.
Yeah, he's never going to be a heavyweight champion or like that. Even though he did beat AJ Styles a few times.
Yeah, WCW's not around anymore.
I don't know if it's a house show because Impact never really did those. Yeah, I mean, they were filming it, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't realize they were doing shows outside of the Impact zone. Granted, I'll be honest, I really don't follow Impact Wrestling all that much. From what I guess I read a report yesterday that Eli Drake might be coming to WWE soon. He's their top guy. So, I mean, they just lost EC3. That was the top guy for them. See you, David. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
See you, man.
Come back next week. All right, one more match. We'll give our ratings, and then we're going to get out of here.
Just dance on Pizza Hut.
Huh?
What's your stance on Pizza Hut?
I'm not a big fan.
I like Pan. Other than that, it's subpar. Pan's just different. Like other Pan things, they seem forced. Pizza.
I just don't really like their sauce.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Is Domino's your one seed?
No. I mean, of the exchange.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, of the exchange, yeah. Like, I hate Papa John's.
Oh, God. Papa John's. There's nothing that gets to my stomach more than Papa John's.
It's just bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how they've gotten so big.
If you get Papa John's on like a Tuesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's really not that bad. It's like they take their time on it. But if you get it like when there's a cap, like a playoff game on or something,
I've never enjoyed
it's going to suck.
I've never enjoyed it. I mean, I would take Little Caesars over Papa John's.
Little Caesars isn't bad.
Hello, I am a lion.
Yeah, you are.
Yep, called that. Kevin Owens replaces him.
All right, let me get two of those bad boys. It's going to taste like Skittles. How many of these things you go through?
Huh?
How many of these things do you go through?
I just go one at a time.
No, like...
I can?
Yeah.
Or go for like 4 a week.
Must be nice.
It is. Portion control.
I've noticed I've been wasting a lot of them lately. Like, I'll put one into like Battlefield to here, and then I'll walk in and put it on the walk. I'm like, what's the point of that?
They need to get Bobby Lashley better entrance music. That's so generic.
Well, it's generic, and the intros are like... I feel like guys with blue intros on Raw don't play.
It is weird.
Also, he's wearing like... Is this supposed to be MMA gear? Is that it?
I mean, this is what he used to wear, pretty much.
Yeah, well, that didn't work the first time.
It's what he wore at TNA. But he actually had a really good run at TNA. Like, put on some great matches. His promo work was much better. Like, he was really, really good at TNA.
Dude, he is massive.
Oh, he's a fucking tank.
Like, how do you look like that? Up until about 6 months ago, I had been lifting weights since I was 18 years old.
Well, he's been lifting since he was 2 years old. How old is he?
Bobby Lashley?
Yeah. Hey, Alexa.
Almost 40, I think.
How old is Bobby Lashley?
Franklin Lashley is 41 years old.
Is his name Franklin? Is that his... I got fucking...
Alexa, what's Bobby Lashley's real name?
Alexa, What's Bobby Lashley's real name?
Bobby Lashley's full name is Franklin Roberto Lashley.
Thank you, Alexa.
Thank you, Alexa.
Bitch.
You know what I don't like?
What?
Did you see any of the clips of LeBron and like he recalled like a 7-possession thing play by play?
I don't follow the NBA at all.
I just saw the clip. I'll watch like if there's like some House of Highlights or something.
I
Instagram,
just don't.
And it was like some lady asked him a question, and he went back like 7 possessions before, and went possession by possession, like exactly what happened, and they did it side by side with like what was happening on the court, and like the reporters like applauded. That's no different. You could go ask any major league hitter, all right, walk me through your 3 at bats.
Yeah.
And they would know exactly what happened.
It's just because it's LeBron, man. People like to. God, I'm so against this movie.
I think it's going to tank. It's not going to tank. It's going to make a ton of money. But
it's not going to do the money Rogue One did, or it'll be the lowest grossing one.
2 free months of unlimited data? This is amazing.
Yep. I just talked about their network.
Although Disney probably won't care too much because fucking Avengers going to make $2 billion.
I've never been curious about where Han Solo came from.
No.
We're so sure you'll love our network. We're letting you try it for free.
No. It's bad.
Like, the Rogue One was a really good idea. Like, where did they get the plans?
Yeah, that's fine. Like, that's something that people. But I don't want anyone else playing Han Solo. It's fucking Harrison Ford. Like, I don't want to see anyone play Luke Skywalker besides fucking Hamill. Don't want to see Leia Organa's fucking childhood.
Should just done all the Chewie. This entire movie.
Fucking all subtitles. Well, apparently he's 150 years old. Found that out in the fucking latest trailer. Did we lose Aaron? Aaron, are you still in there?
Aaron's got a game now.
I think we lost him.
Taco Bell's naked chicken chalupa menace is back, along with a spicy and wilder version, a.k.a. the Hot Daddy, a.k.a. the Flaming Phoenix, a.k.a. the Spicy Chicken Choo Choo. At least
That was my nickname in high school.
Spicy Chicken Choo Choo.
Spicy Chicken Choo Choo.
Don't ask why.
I won't.
Just hit.
What was your nickname, Todd?
Taco Bell's mild, wild, naked chicken chalupas.
Doesn't give a
Eat
fuck.
my spice and say no to spice.
Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have, and not Taco Bell.
I think these are really long commercials with like people in the ring.
I mean, it's 10:59. There's no way this is going that far over because it's a fucking tape show. So like they could have cut a match or done something. I mean, maybe it's just a really short match.
There's actually stuff happening.
Yeah.
Like,
Most of the match probably is happening. Actually, maybe the beginning of this match was just really bad, so they were like, we'll just cut that out.
Earlier in the night with Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. What about Lashley? He's got to be so angry tonight. He's taking it out on these guys after Sami Zayn that goofball came out and ran his mouth about Lashley.
Lashley's definitely not winning this match because you missed it. But Sami Zayn could have promo that was nothing but about Bobby Lashley.
maybe he did that so that way he could distract Bobby Lashley. Kevin Owens wins.
Yes. I don't know if Kevin Owens will win. Because a guy like
They put
Elias
Elias-
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, to me, if you're going to put Elias in an elimination chamber,
What do you think?
put him in Money in the Bank. It
Oh,
wouldn't be a
okay,
bad
so-
guy to hold it.
No, he'd be a perfect guy.
With just his style, like he sit there and set the briefcase down next to the stool.
Yeah, so he'd be the perfect kind of guy to carry it.
Are you a medical professional booker?
Will Kevin Owens ever be a babyface?
I don't know that he'd be good at it.
I don't think he would.
Maybe later in his career, like he comes back and there's some like, oh, well, I haven't. They would have to play it like he actually gets screwed over. Like, not like his made up, I got screwed over.
Like what Seth Rollins happened. Like what happened to Seth Rollins when he turned. He got screwed over. And that's when Kevin Owens won the title.
Yeah.
Which they fucking botched the shit out of that.
Or like Owens, but everybody loves Owens. Like, he's evidently just the nicest guy ever.
Yeah. No, I've heard a bunch of interviews. He does talk as Jericho like twice a year. And I'm sure he'll do Edge and Christian probably later this year, at some point this year. Because all Edge and Christian is they just like call somebody up on the roster like, hey, do a show this week? Yeah, that's cool. All right, cool. They had Renee Young on last week.
You know Kevin Owens is big buddies with.
Sami Zayn. Yeah, they probably go way back on the indies and stuff.
They do. He's all him and Rollins too.
Probably Ambrose too. They're chanting Bobby's sisters. Which that segment, I'm calling it right now, that segment's going to be brutal next week. Anytime they try to do stuff like this where it's not people that are in the WWE, they go get like actors or actresses, it's terrible. Because guess what? Good actors and actresses don't do Monday Night Raw.
It'd be way better. Like, they all try to redo The Rock and Mankind.
Yeah. Which they did that thing with, I think it was Alexa and Bailey. Oh my god.
Awful.
How their careers survived that, I have no idea.
Well, one of them didn't.
I mean, she's got a fucking 18-month feud going on, so. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
No DQ.
No, he's going to fucking perform a song.
Now hold this microphone so these people can hear me sing.
This makes him look dumb.
Oh, Elias again got interrupted. Man, that melody, did you hear it?
I feel like Booker T talks every 15 minutes.
Yeah, you forget he's there.
I really do.
He's like the really, really old NFL player that's on like a radio broadcast for the team he used to play for.
Yeah.
He just sits there and he's like...
It's like Chris Cooley.
Third down. No, I mean like Sam Huff. Gotta get a stop here. Sam, they're on offense. Yeah.
Ideally, on offense, you score points.
Well, you're Washington, we don't.
I like that move.
Clear the deck. Cannonball coming through. Nobody home as Elias rolls out of the way. What's Kevin's excuse going to be when he loses this match? He's going to demand another qualifying match next week? Fine. Now Elias up to the top rope. Kevin Owens in trouble. Elias going to fly.
Randy Savage-esque.
He looks like Savage a little bit. Just a lot bigger. Taller.
Yeah, taller. In his heyday, Randy Savage is...
Oh, he was young. That's why I meant to say taller.
Well, at that point in wrestling, they had to be. You didn't even get looked at.
No.
Actually, it's really the only thing that mattered.
Yeah, because Hogan could not wrestle. Hogan couldn't work. Think Hogan could have ever pulled that move off back in the day? I mean, even a guy like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was
chiseled up.
Fucking, yeah.
Elias in half with that shoulder to the midsection. Oh no, close your eyes, Sami Zayn. Don't watch this.
I mean, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart were considered small. They're both like 6 foot, 6'1".
And Shawn back in the day had some size. Like, he had some muscle on him.
And now again, forming an alliance to try to take out the bigger Lashley.
Before he basically had to just stop lifting altogether.
So this is clearly to set up a double suplex.
What power!
I'm pretty disappointed with this crowd. Like usually London, like the European crowds are pretty fucking crazy. And this, I mean, granted, they haven't gotten a whole
lot to work with.
Whole lot.
Lashley all over the ring. Bobby dominating everything that moves. Oh, no. Stopped him in his tracks.
And to that shot right there with a lot of momentum.
All right, 11:06. They're fucking going over. Which I'm surprised. Damn. I haven't seen Elias use that move before.
This match isn't even all that bad. It's just the fact that the crowd could really care less. Like these people just want to get out of there.
I mean, I know everyone says this, but fucking a 3-hour Raw is fucking long.
Yeah.
Like,
especially you're being there like all the time where like there's literally nothing going on really.
Yeah, I mean, because you could, like, I'm going. Stop looking at my foot. I mean, you could cut out the 2 times they showed the Rousey thing. Actually, they showed it 3 times total because they started off.
They started the show.
You could cut out the 2 Roman things where they recapped what happened before.
There's an hour.
That's not an hour.
Did not have the Fandango match. Actually, that played.
No, that played. That was actually one of the better.
Did not have the Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt match.
Yeah, you could just. Yeah, here it is. You could have cut out the 6-woman tag match. Nothing really happened to progress there.
Yeah.
It's not stealing it if there's no DQ, jackass. Alright. So Kevin Owens qualifies to cap off Raw. I'm assuming nothing else is really going to happen.
What are you doing?
That's weird. Alright, Raw's coming to an end, so out of 10, Bill, rate it.
Out of 10, I'm going to go 6. I think it had its moments. I thought the tag team match with Strowman, Balor, McIntyre, and Ziggler was pretty legit. The Intercontinental Championship match, which was 2 hours and 45 minutes ago, was really, really good. I don't know why they put it on that early.
Well, it's because Owens was wrestling twice.
Well, I get that, but if they're going to do that, start off with it.
I agree.
And then do Roman after that. The Roman gender thing, don't really care. It seemed irrelevant, especially spearing him through a cardboard wall. The women's match was kind of predictable. You knew it was going to happen. The 6-man women's match wasn't bad, but again, it wasn't anything special.
The crowd gave 2 shits.
It was just right around average.
Yeah. I'm giving it a 4.8. To me, this is slightly below average. Too much filler. Crowd really didn't buy into anything that was happening on the show. I mean, you had the Intercontinental Championship match was good. Not great. It was good. Main event was okay. To me, the highlight of the show was the fucking B Squad, or the B Team.
Yeah.
That was probably they were funny.
It was new.
Something different. And they were selling their gimmick, so slightly below average Raw to me. Not the worst I've seen. But, yeah, I'm going to stick with a 4.8 on that.
Yeah.
So, guys, those of you who hung out with us tonight, we really appreciate it. We do this every Monday. We go live at 7:50 Eastern Time. Chit chat for a little bit before Raw starts. If you don't already, hit the subscribe button so you can check out all the content we do at Voice of Wrestling. Like us on Facebook. And check out voiceofwrestling.net whenever you have a chance. We have up to date on latest news. We do various lists, editorials. And make sure you check out The Voice of Wrestling's flagship show, The Voice of Wrestling. You can check that out on YouTube, on our website, or you can check it out on Fight TV every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. You can always go back and watch them later, too. So you don't have to watch it at 5. If you missed it, you can go back and watch it on there, too, as well. And it's all free on Fight TV. So lots of ways you can check it out. Oh, you can even subscribe to the podcast, Voice of Wrestling. And you can subscribe to the podcast. Let's do it there. So it's 4 different ways you can check that show out. And we'll be back next week. And in the meantime, check out everything on Voice of Wrestling on Facebook page and voicewrestling.net. I'm Brian Burns.
Bill Thompson.
And we'll see you guys next week.